With Squarespace, editing and adding pieces on my e-commerce site is quick and easy, so I can focus more on the creative part of my business.
It's the Fella Show. We're here with another disappointing drop brought to you by 80s Synthwave YouTube playlist free use.
I was really hoping that was going to drop us right in. Just smash him on the head.
Maybe this
just
one.
Ready to go.
Yeah, this would have been
it's
cool.
Just, it's a little lo-fi, you know. It's a little
lo-fi.
It's a little slow for a Wednesday morning, but hey, it's August 25th. It's a Wednesday. We're back as always. A little late to the show this morning, but you know, we'll go extra. It's fine.
Dude, we go like an hour over now.
I am
give us those 15 minutes.
Fucking tired because I was on Twitter for way too long last night.
Oh man, the Twitter fingers.
The Twitter fingers.
In gambling Twitter, we're going all over the place. There was accusations. There was
drama.
Bold claims.
There was bold claims. And there was a whole bunch of hiding behind Twitter and not showing your fucking face. Because when I told everyone, hey, why don't you come show your fucking face and talk about it, no one wanted to do it. Oh, hey, that's enough.
we're talking to ourselves.
Nope. I gave him a platform. I support both of them openly. Nope. No one wants to come talk. No one wants to show their face. No one wants to do it. We do it every single day. It's fine. Hide behind your Twitter fingers. It's fine. It's all good.
Bro, could you imagine though if they're in here in some boxes and we are like,
hey man,
all right, have at it.
Clutch Panda very much wants to come on and talk a little rah-rah, but I'm not having a one-sided debate here. I'm
with someone who's not even
when
involved.
Someone's not even involved. Yeah, I'm not. We're not.
Here we have a biased third party.
Yeah, like let's. Yeah, I'm not out to fuck anyone over if they would like to be both sides.
We're not the
Yeah.
freaking media.
I just wanted to give someone
We're the fellas.
I just wanted to give someone a platform to defend themselves or state their claims. But instead, we went on Spaces and had a whole little rah-rah about everyone, he did this, he did that. And nothing got settled, and everyone just swept everything underneath the rug. So now we still don't have any answers. We still don't know what the fuck is going on. And no one will come on their show to show their face and defend them or keep on their claim. Because if you claim that someone's out there scamming someone, you better be ready to fucking bury them.
True.
You don't just back away from shit like that. No. If you're going to claim that someone is a scam artist and going out of their way to fuck people over...
Uh-oh.
Chat. I know there's a couple of you in here. How do we feel about this? I am very unbiased in this because
I'm gonna plug in the camera just in case.
yeah, you should probably it's in that drawer right there. You should probably get the old Zoom camera set up because we might have a little show today. But no. I actually do want to talk about this briefly because you have one side saying he's a scam artist and has scammed people, and then apparently DMs that Cam, if you could look on gambling Twitter last night, I got slightly involved, stirred the pot a little bit, got called out by Dart for taking advantage of the situation. Dart.
Do you hate content?
Yeah, do you hate content? Do you hate fun? I got class at 10:30, so I only have so much time to get people fired up. Yeah, basically, Oddlocks / Maddie Covers was called a scam artist by Dartlocks last night. Then Oddlocks posted some interesting stuff that basically hinted at the fact that Dartlocks steals his plays occasionally. I saw a couple other people saying that Dartlocks has stole his plays. Hey man, I just want fucking answers. And anytime I ask someone to show their face and tell me the answers, they hide. No offense to Dartlock. Like I said, I openly support both of those guys. So I would really like to know the answers so that I can know who not to openly support. But no, I asked Dartlocks to come defend himself and talk about it. He told me that I'm taking advantage of the situation and that I shouldn't give Oddlocks a platform to talk.
But
I disagree.
American.
Yeah, that's just, come on. I want to hear. Tell me what's fucking going on, huh?
At the end
Just
of
let
the
us
day,
know.
it's like, all right, let's relax here, guys. This isn't it's very interesting for us. There are so few people who really even know what's going on. You're worried about giving a platform, doing this, doing this. Come on and be fun.
Like, come on, you wanted to start the fucking drama on Twitter. That's why you did it. That you did not. There's no way Dartlocks went into this going, oh, there's gonna be no drama that comes out of this, dude. You want to fucking try and bury another capping account that does very well and as far as I know makes people money. Then you come on say it. But this Twitter finger shit is getting way too fucking old. Like, just get your face in front of a camera, have some balls, and fucking state your claim. I'm sick and tired of the Twitter fingers, and that's what that was all about. Plus, I want fucking content.
I will say, at the end of the day, they're both probably just good cappers.
They're probably just fine, and they're a little bit jealous of each other or something. I don't know.
It's really hard to scam people for more than a month.
Yeah.
Because they know whether or not your stuff works. So I'm assuming both of them probably just put out good plays, and that's why they're both successful at putting out plays. Like, how much...
Yes, Braxton. Take advantage of the situation. That's literally a content creator's job. The fuck is Bud complaining about? It's about the brand. Dude, it's just like... And also, like, if you're trying to go out there and bury an entire account with 5,000 plus followers in a VIP that looks like it's fucking stacked to the brim and has a bunch of people supporting it, you better come locked and loaded. And if you're not even willing to show your fucking face behind it, like he avoided, I said it 3 different times on Twitter. Come on the show. DM me. Come on the show. Like, just talk about it. Like, go ahead. Come on. Nope. Avoid. And he's having Panda fight his fights for him. And I talked to Panda last night too, and I said, hey, I want to know what's going on because apparently one side is a scam artist and one side is stealing plays, and neither is allowed in our industry. Like, we're not having either of that. And he said, oh, me and Dart go way back, blah, 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 blah. I was like, I don't care. I want fucking answers. Like, I don't care. I want both of them to get on here. All this started over was picks. There's only so many home run props, and they are going to overlap. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yep.
Yeah, because I know Matty Oddlocks does take plays a lot of plays, and of course some are going to overlap at times. But I also saw 2 different people that I think are regular people. I don't think are burner accounts of Matty or his group. That said, I literally saw a tweet that said unbiased person here, Ben and Matty's VIP. He even said like, yeah, he's a weirdo, unorthodox, like really hard to follow, blah, blah, blah. Which I know because Matty Oddlocks is all over the fucking place. He's a crazy bastard.
Matty Oddlocks.
But I want answers. What are you scared about? I make a fool of myself every day. That's what I'm saying. Like all these guys that are like, oh no, I can't show my face. Like, bro, I can do it every day. Come on.
It's
But
fun
anyways,
out here.
It's fun out here. And if you want to talk shit to someone, you do it to their face. Don't hide behind your fucking Twitter fingers.
At least hide behind a camera.
At least hide behind a camera. No Twitter fingers. No Twitter fingers allowed on gambling Twitter. If you're going to call someone out, you make a video and you call them out. None of that bullshit. Fucking 4-year-old girls hiding behind Twitter fingers. Unbelievable. But anyways, it sounds like Matty Oddlocks might want in. And Clutch Panda was very adamant about coming on the show. That you do, Braxton, talking about loving balls yesterday. Well. Oh, Brax. I can't wait for you to get back on the show. Speaking of, see this? Braxton has some nuts on him.
See, he made a controversial claim, and now he's here back in.
Yeah. And he does it on the show.
By it.
Gets his face in front of the camera. Like, I'm just saying,
Hey,
if you want to start some controversy, you get your face behind it.
It's a respect thing.
It's a respect thing. But anyways, I don't want to talk about that longer than we have to unless we have the people that actually matter about it, because I'm sick and tired of listening to everyone else's story. I would just like to hear from the direct people. And that stupid Spacer app that just allows everyone to talk at once was so fucking dumb because it was just bitching each other out. And then Matty Oddlocks being defensive, and then Dartlocks being a fucking fuck and all this other stuff. And I like both of them too. So tell me what's going on. Ooh. Nice. I will be looking at those once the bets
Let's
come.
go.
So I know which one's the favorite.
Nerfy kind of day, huh?
Love it. All right. Let's get off of that topic. No more. We don't need to talk about that anymore.
Nope.
Wait. Claudia Ross. Okay. Speaking. Wait, you have some news. Before we get into news, Sony Michel has been traded to the Rams, and I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means he's gonna be a starter. If that's gonna be like a 3-way committee. Is that gonna be a 2-way committee? I'm confused about that.
Oh, it's gonna be. He's gonna get a majority of the touches now, I believe. Cam Akers.
Hurt. Gone for
Yeah, season-ending injury.
Gone forever.
Gone forever. Cameron Akers.
Yeah.
So. And then there's Darrell Henderson, who was good in limited time.
Good. He's more of a receiving back though.
Yeah,
correct?
and definitely not your guy. That's I'd say they'll probably get close to even snaps. I think, and he's also coming off of a thumb injury. Should be available week 1, but he's not currently at full health.
Okay.
So they'll probably work him into the offense. I wouldn't be surprised if it starts kind of 50-50, and if he sees success, he'd get.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be like the ground and pound kind of guy, and then Darrell Henderson will come into long third down situations and just like obvious passing situations. I would think because Sony Michel really wasn't utilized as a receiving back at the Patriots. I don't know.
No, not as much.
I don't know how good his receiving is. They want another back that had NFL snaps in the backfield like Rams. The committee, Darrell Sanderson will be the guy. He's so much better than Sony.
I don't know.
If he's so much better. I think Sony Michel is actually a very good running back.
I think it's hard to say because of the situation in the backfield in New England, where it was a very much running backs. And then last year he only played 9 games after he got hurt, or before he got hurt, I should say.
Just watch all the games that they give him adequate touches. He normally does very, very well. If he gets 15 plus carries a game, he almost always breaks like 80, 90, 100 yards. He's actually a very solid running back. I have always thought.
Because they had Damian Harris and James White there splitting snaps. So
James White, Rex Burkhead, Cordero Patterson. There was a lot of people.
Yeah, but as far as even James White and Damian Harris are both at least first or second running back level players on basically any team.
Yeah.
Or a lot of teams. Running backs are weird now.
I know.
Some teams have so many and some teams have none, and it's very confusing.
Well, that's just the thing, and that's kind of what I meant about the Sonny Michel thing is like he just didn't get touches because Rex would get 3 touches a game, and James White would get 6 touches a game, and Damian Harris would get 6 touches a game. It's like, well, you can't even give him the ball that much after that amount.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I don't know if it's that. I think he's a type of guy.
I mean, it was for like a 5th and 6th round, so
yeah,
4th and 6th.
He'll plug in pretty well anywhere and play pretty well anywhere. I don't think he's going to change any game for anyone, but I think he's a good replacement if you have a really good back that goes down to injury.
Yeah, I would agree.
Not a bad move. For conditional 5th and 6th, so I think is a good move for the Rams, and I don't know, it's not bad for the Pats. I'm assuming he was drafted in 2018 in the first round, so he's probably still on his rookie deal. So it's not saving much cap or anything, but when they have Damian Harris, James White, J.J. Taylor, and then they drafted a rookie this year, Ramondre Stevenson. He's had 4 tutties in the first 2 preseason games, so they're probably feeling pretty good about him too.
Yeah.
And then that makes it a lot easier when you have a backfield like that. Like, they have 4 guys stacked back there. They're not tripping over and losing anyone. But that'll be interesting. Could be a good move for the Rams. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm
Twitter fingers.
Stirring the pot.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not stirring the pot. I am actually okay. I am actually just trying to get both these guys on. Keep going. I'm just in the background here.
Okay.
It's all good.
So that's the Pats news. We'll continue down the NFL rat. Travis Etienne is now on season-ending injury reserve now. After another injury to the guy. Surgery to deal with a mid-foot Lisfranc sprain, which means something most likely. So his rookie season is now over. He's not going to be on the 53-man roster, so he's not going to be on short-term IR. The question is, will he be a rookie next year? Because he technically was a rookie this year.
But he didn't play any games. Does that work like that? Because I know that works in the NBA.
Well, I mean, it worked. Like, he was drafted in 2020. The 2021 draft. I don't know. Yeah, that's just sad, though. Very upsetting. Poor guy. I really want to see him take the field. But we won't again, unfortunately. Sucks for Etienne. Sucks for the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's all right, though.
It's all right. Yeah, that's I mean, that's kind of how we all expected the season to go for them. Everyone's gonna get hurt on that team on the offensive side.
He seems to have some
major
problems there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's too bad. I feel bad. I feel bad. And it should just be a wake-up call to Urban Meyer to not play Trevor Lawrence this year. Like, it's just that if you lost your whatever running back, it should be an absolute wake-up call. Like, hey, dude, maybe you shouldn't play the quarterback behind the offensive line. Maybe. You saw Joey last year. Maybe you should just protect him. And in preseason, Trevor Lawrence has been getting lit the fuck up.
Yeah.
I have said my shit about Trevor Lawrence and how I don't think he's going to be good. That does not undermine the heart that this kid has, because he has taken some shots and he just bounces right back up. It's quite impressive. I hope he is good. I don't think he will be, and I truly think he's going to get hurt this season, because it's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals all over again. But anyways.
Yeah, something like that.
I really think he's going to get hurt, and I'm scared. I don't want him to get hurt.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I don't want him to get hurt. I don't hate him. I just don't think he's going to be fucking good. I think he's played on the most ridiculously stacked roster for 4 years with the best wide receivers going against the worst corners and the worst defenses when he has the best offense and best offensive line. And now he's going to get a little...
You think Mac Jones is going to be good?
I have no idea.
Because that just means anyone who's ever played for Bama isn't good.
I mean, every quarterback that's played for Bama isn't very good.
That is kind of...
It's kind of true. For how insane that school is, they have really not produced any quarterbacks. Kind of crazy.
Not in a minute.
Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Do we want to go baseball? Did all the football. Baseball, college sports, or MLB? Oops, baseball is MLB or NBA.
Wait, no, I want to talk about the NBA, the Curry.
Okay. Oh, well, that was that's the father. That's the TMZ father drama. We can get into that. So, as you probably might have maybe heard yesterday, maybe might have kind of.
I finished reading up on the Twitter war. Matt Cover said he was nominated for Forbes 30 under 30, but it was fake. All right, I'm done with this subject, but that's hilarious. I have no input.
Anyway, from the TMZ side of sports, as you might have heard yesterday, Del and Sonia Curry, the parents of the Currys that we know from basketball playing, got divorced. It's come out that there's been some potential cheating in the relationship. That's right, cheating.
No!
And
Boo!
Del Curry said that Sonia cheated on him with a former New England Patriots tight end. Apparently, she is and has for a while been dating Steven Johnson. He was a 6th rounder in the 1988 NFL draft.
Damn it, I thought it was Gronk.
I know, I was like, that's
Shit.
wrong.
You sure it's not Aaron Hernandez?
No, he's no, I really don't.
All right.
Let's see what this guy. Stevie. No, this can't be him because this guy.
No, that's Stevie, not Steven.
Oh, well, I typed Steven.
Well, that's.
Okay, so this is
Let's see.
Nope. Yeah, so you can't even Google him because there's literally too many Steven Johnsons that have played in the NFL. And he's.
Cam, did you see a pic of the dude she's with? Is that like a bad thing, or like is he like a?
That's what I'm trying to do, but they won't even acknowledge.
Or is he like an ugly dude, or? But he looks like Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank.
Wait,
so those are not the Steven Johnsons.
No, I can't even Patriots tight end Steven Johnson. Oh my God, he does look like a. Oh my God,
he does look like Bobby O'Leary. No, we got it, Cam.
It looks like Bobby O'Leary if he was like trapped in a 7-Eleven for like 12 hours and he could only eat
cheese puffs
and Twinkies.
Yeah, but he's a real estate agent.
He
what
looks
are you doing? Come on, Curry. Wait, what's her name? What's his name? Sonia. You got the whole world made for you. You got there's nothing you probably can't buy. Your son's a fucking stud. I'm sure you're rich as shit. You go sleep with a fat ass real estate agent who's bald. Nothing against bald people, but who's bald.
Let's get into the divorce papers.
Okay.
In the documents, it's detailed.
This is content, by the way.
Quote: that she began her extramarital affair with Mr. Johnson during the marriage and prior to the date of suspension. She lied to Dell each time she cheated on him. Also detailed.
She didn't tell him the truth. You're saying?
According to
this is worse shit.
You know that NFL tight end that literally no one can prove existed, but now he's a real estate bald man? Yeah.
I'll be fucking him.
Yeah. So apparently, also, Dell claims that she is living with this dude in Tennessee and should not be entitled to any alimony because of it. Sonia came back and said, I am not living with Johnson. I'm living on my own because Dell won't let her in the house. So one of these.
All right.
One of these
so we
things,
got some shit.
I'm gonna say that at least one, if not both of these things are untrue. But at least one of them has to be untrue.
Yes.
I'm assuming they're both lying. So
maybe he's not letting you in the house because you cheated on him with the fat bald real estate agent.
Well,
maybe.
She also said that they're currently dating, but they did not start dating until months after she and Dell agreed to legally separate in March of 2020, which was
a long time ago.
Really long time ago.
Oh, this happened on Seth's birthday? He got divorced on his birthday? Look at. Oh, poor Seth. Happy birthday, 2 Christmases.
What if that breaks his shot?
What if he just can't shoot anymore? Yikes. You heard it here first.
Oh, and then here's a little blurb about Johnson at the bottom. I love this. This is an article about divorce, and then at the bottom it goes, Johnson was a solid player for Virginia Tech from 84 to 87, playing in 44 games, piling up 1,058 receiving yards and 8 receiving touchdowns.
Going to his whole stats.
The 56-year-old went on to play just 1 year for the Pats, starting 3 games in the 1988 season. According to Johnson's business page, he's a fan of road racing, fishing, golf, and travel.
And roadhead.
Here's a blurb on the guy that's potentially cheating on, potentially just dating. But what if this dude truly just thinks that he was just dating Sonia, right? She's like, yeah, we got divorced a couple months ago. Like, it's, it's sad. We're good though. Like, it's fine. They start dating. And then now he's just all over TMZ. And people like us are making fun of him for being bald and looking like Kevin O'Leary. Poor guy. Maybe. Potentially. Who knows?
Hey, you knew what you were getting into.
Yeah, probably. Boy, that is an interesting one, though.
That is an interesting one.
That will have to be followed up on. MLB, college, or NBA? Or should we flip a 3-sided coin?
NBA.
Here we go. This is a big one. Not that, I like anything that has lawsuit in the title.
Yeah.
Baby. Let's
some
go.
Controversy, some lawsuit. I like it.
New York Knicks center, former Mav, former Sixer, somewhere else too. Just launched a lawsuit against his now former agent Rich Paul of Clutch Sports, who is also being sued. He's suing them for mismanaging Noel's interests during free agency and negotiations from 2017 to 2020, according to a petition. I don't know who's John on that petition, but it's there and it's been signed.
So wait, what did he do?
We'll get into it.
Okay. I'm just confused.
Okay, so I'm sure. As soon as I saw this, I remembered. I think 2017. I don't know. Whenever Noel's contract year was, he got offered a pretty big deal, and we'll go into more detail here, by the Mavs, and didn't take it. It was kind of a Dennis Schroeder situation, where he wants to test the market or have a 1 year prove it, and it's like, oops, and it's like, you've proved basically anything you could possibly prove. Your stock can only go down from here, or you could get hurt, and then it's like, I'm doing this. So that happened, and it didn't work out for Nerlens Noel. So this all started. Clutch Sports filed a grievance with the NBA Players Association claiming that Nerlens Noel did not deliver a $200,000 commission from his one-year contract with the Knicks for the last year's season. So he saw that and was like, "Are you kidding me? You screwed me out of all this money." And then he started filing a lawsuit, which is for financial compensation for damages stemming from Paul and Clutch Sports' alleged breach of the standard player agent contract, which includes your fiduciary duty, breach of good faith, fair dealings, and gross negligence.
Gross.
Ew. Basically, it started. These grievances filed back to 2017. This is when he signed with Clutch Sports, who was initially with Happy Walters, who's a pretty big agent as well.
Yeah.
Went to Clutch Sports because he was trying to get the big bucks. He was drafted in 2013.
Trying to get paid.
Drafted in 2013, 2017, end of his deal. Gets a new agent, tries to get paid. He was told he would be a $100 million man and secure a maximum contract. With this in mind, coming off of the 2017 season, the Mavs offered him a 4-year, $70 million contract extension and then Nerlens Noel declined it at the recommendation of his agent. Instead, he signed a 1-year qualifying offer, which would then, following year, let him be an unrestricted free agent. So you don't 1 year, prove it. Let me do this, make more money. But then his 17-18 campaign was plagued by thumb injury. And then Nerlens Noel claims after this thumb injury, Clutch Sports lost interest in actually trying to manage him well. So part of this accusation is that Paul ignored NBA teams trying to initiate free agency discussions regarding Noel in his time with them. He said he didn't receive any strategic counseling. He then signed a league min deal in 2018 with the OKC Thunder. After Paul George tried to recruit him. He said, basically, no one told me what to do, so I just took this deal. And then he re-signed there on another 1-year league minimum 2019 to 2020. Again, with like, I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta just do this thing again. So then after that, it was like January 2020, he wanted to leave Clutch Sports. And someone from the agency convinced him to stay. And they said, "Yo, Nerlens Noel, the Thunder are going to pay you a 3-year contract that's like $7 to $10 million a year." Never happened. Instead, he signed a 1-year, $5 million deal with the Knicks that we know now.
Yes. He's really gone kind of through the ringer, huh?
Yes. So he signed that $5 million contract.
Yeah.
This brings us up to date now. This is the thing that Clutch Sports is mad at him. They filed a grievance for not paying their $200,000 cut of that. Okay. His claim is they had virtually no role in getting this deal.
Yeah, because he just signed 1-year minimum deals. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck did you do for me?
And apparently he negotiated this Knicks thing all himself. He didn't have any input from the agency as well.
Magna, are you serious? Are you like... Hang on. Sorry, keep going.
But yeah, it's pretty sad for Nerlens Noel because he made $12 million over several short-term deals during the 4 seasons where he initially would have made $70 million from the Mavericks. So he lost out on about $58 million. Yeah, kind of sucks.
That's a lot of money.
Very much so.
I'd also be very pissed and probably sue someone if I lost $50+ million.
Yeah.
On their stupidity.
And then I really got to say, it seems like he's got a case here because apparently he cut ties with these guys in December of 2020, signed with George Langberg, GSL Sports Agency, and was immediately given a 3-year, $32 million deal by the Knicks, making over $10 million a year in his first contract negotiation at his oldest. After the most injuries in his life,
yeah.
Now he can make $10 million. So, jeez.
Damn. I hope he wins.
Yeah, me too.
Anyways, Magna, All right, so it's not actual CR7 to City yet, but I didn't know there was only a $25 million clause. Is it $25 million clause for everyone? Because there might be someone else who's willing to pay that as well. I know Man U is shopping pretty hard. I'm sure Liverpool is shopping pretty hard. I don't know if CR7 wants to go to the EPL, by the way. He's getting old. He's getting older. I don't know if he wants to go to the EPL. I think that's why Messi stayed in the French league, is because the EPL is just a different kind of animal. That is every game you are playing probably a pretty good team. That's not La Liga. That's not the French. That's not the Italian league. That's the EPL. That is some good competition. I don't think he'll want to go. I mean, he doesn't really have a choice if Man City buys him, but I knew Messi wasn't going to go to EPL. That was obvious because Messi doesn't fuck with the EPL. Because he likes playing teams that are really shitty, and I don't blame him. But I have a feeling CR7 will stay out of EPL. But I would love to see CR7 on Man City, and I would love to see Man City then buy Messi as well, because I want to see those two fucking play with each other so badly. Imagine Messi and Ronaldo playing together, like to close out their career.
It would be insane.
It would be absolutely nuts, and I want to see it. And it doesn't matter whether you're a huge Messi fan, a huge Ronaldo fan, because normally if you're one side or the other, you hate the other one. Everyone would want to see that.
I mean, yeah, how are you not
Everyone
like that?
would want to see that. But I hope he does go EPL, because I would love for him to be back in the EPL. I think he should be. I think all the good players should be. What else we got? We got college.
Yeah. Ready for this one?
Yeah, I have to keep checking my phone just to make sure.
So I believe it was the NC. I don't know who put out the poll. Somebody put out a survey to break down the most offensive sports logos in sports. So the top 3 would be what you'd expect. Typically names based on Native American, whether it's like a tribe or just a general. And where the logos have face paint, headdress, somewhat culturally insensitive, they say. So that kind of thing. That's a top 3. The 4th one is what we're going to talk about here.
Tell me it's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And who's offended? People who are not Irish.
Well, here's oh, man. So this is the Notre Dame's official statement on the matter. It's worth noting that there is no comparison between Notre Dame's nickname and mascot and the Indian and Warrior names and mascots used by other institutions, such as the NFL team formerly known as Prince. I mean, the Redskins. Get it? Like the formerly known as when Prince changed his name to formerly, or he changed his name to the symbol. And then everyone called him the artist formerly known as Prince. And it's just like, oh, just call him Prince. And it's like, this one's like, just call him. The statement, none of these institutions were founded by or named by Native Americans who sought to highlight their heritage by using names and symbols associated with their people.
Except for the Fighting Sioux.
Right. And I don't know if they might be. But then it's like, we were founded by Irish people. And we were the Irish people. So we wanted to name ourselves. Most of the people who go
here are Irish.
We wanted to name ourselves the Fighting Irish. So I don't even want to like, okay, yeah, you can talk about all this for a million years. He's a leprechaun. They aren't real. How are you gonna? If you brought me a leprechaun and he said, "Hey man, listen. Everyone already doesn't even believe I even exist, and it really hurts my feelings when I see these football teams called the Fighting Irish, and it's got a picture of me on the side. I'm like, I'm actually relatively mild-mannered. I don't even like fighting that much. And, dude, I think it's insulting to assume that an Irish person, who I am Irish. My name's Sean, S-E-A-N. Like, hello, that's the Gaelic spelling, baby. I'm not insulted by a leprechaun because not all Irish people think they're leprechauns. Like, is that what you're insinuating here? I'm not insulted by a leprechaun.
I'm pretty sure you could ask about 99.9% of Irish people if they liked or didn't like the Fighting Irish, like just the whole thing about it. I'm pretty sure 99.8% of Irish people would be like, yeah, I'm not offended. And like 99% would be like, yeah, Irish people fight. Like, I don't know what else you want from me.
Not only that, but the image of the leprechaun was actually created in Great Britain in the early 1900s, like the 1920s, when a lot of Irish people were actually being discriminated against, whether it was, mostly because they were immigrating to a lot of other countries because of the food shortages and stuff, and they were being, treated like a lot of groups when they transitioned to another country. They were treated really bad. They weren't allowed to get jobs, all that. It was a hateful symbol. It was like yo, look at these little leprechaun guys trying to come in here and eat their patates. And then so they turned it around. They're like, yeah, you know what? We're a bunch of fighting leprechauns. Like, we like it. And now you want to take it away? Also,
Fight them for it.
Also worth noting, the 7th most offensive logo was Purdue Pete.
Stop!
For no reason.
The fucking Boilermakers?
For no reason other than that he's creepy.
This world is coming to an end. There's no hope for humanity. There's no nothing. The Boilermakers. Really?
No, it's not the bird. It's not the Boilermakers.
Pistol Pete.
It's Purdue Pistol Pete himself.
You're gonna get mad at Pistol Pete. This is fucking bullshit.
Okay, but this article literally says, they have tried for years to try and fix this mascot, but he's just too creepy, and he's unable to smile, and he has dead eyes, and like he can't even smile at children.
Spend a couple extra $1,000 on your mascot costume though, and that's it. That's all you have to do.
This is the guy in question.
Make it not look like Woody just had a fucking facial.
He does look like
I know.
He does look like Woody after like a rough
like a rough night.
8 years in
if
LA.
Woody grew up as a coke and alcoholic addict and he's 50 years old now, that is what Woody looks like now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm offended by him though.
Who the fuck is offended by that? who who looks at that and is like, God, that guy offends me? Who the fuck? Their literal name is the Boilermakers. This world is coming to an end. There's no hope for humanity. Everyone's gonna get offended by everything that anyone ever says, and everyone's just gonna talk shit on Twitter and hide behind their fucking Twitter fingers. That's where this world is going.
Okay, wait. This is so... Alright, let's get into it, because there's another list that's the creepiest mascots. He does take the lead, and I will say, can't argue with that.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of creepy.
Now, number 2 here.
It's off the beans.
Pistol Pete! It's the...
K-State got to change their mascot ASAP. Dude, you know who has to change their mascot is St. Joe's. You guys know who St. Joe's mascot is? The St. Joe's mascot is basically the worst bird costume you've ever, like literally $40 at Party City bird costume. And the St. Joe's mascot has to never stop flapping its wings.
Dang.
Who's ever in that mascot has to not stop doing this the whole time they're in that. What?
So apparently this Pepperman...
That's a devil.
Cayenne, like the pepper, from oh, you stupid advertising! You're ruining everything I've ever worked for.
That's a devil. That ain't no pepper.
But yeah, from the University of Louisiana. That's number 2 in creepiest mascots. Frankly, I think he's pretty sweet.
He does look kind of cool.
I think he's pretty sweet. I think he looks like a cool Pepperman. I like.
Why are you talking shit on Willie the Wildcat? That's a good mascot.
This guy's sweet. I can't believe people don't like him. He's got flames.
Yeah.
He's a ginger. I mean, what's wrong with him?
He looks happy but angry and conniving at the same time.
Man.
He's a pepper. Pepper is angry and conniving and sneaks up on you.
So that was number 2. And then number 3 was Pistol Pete himself.
That's horseshit. Leave Pistol Pete alone. Leave coke addict Woody alone.
No, that's Purdue Pete.
Oh, who is Pistol Pete?
He's the Oklahoma State.
Ah, okay. Purdue, Pete. Sorry. Willie does not suck. You're just mad that you live in Kansas and don't like K-State.
Yeah. Okay. Now hold on. Whoa!
Oh, that's pissed. Yeah, that's pissed.
This guy's wild. He looks like a.
Look up on Google McDaniel mascot college team in Maryland. I swear with the okay. McDaniel.
This guy's crazy. Oh, dude, I like this guy. This looks like a figurine that would be like on your grandma's shelf. Do we gotta pull up this guy?
You have to pull up the Green Terror from McDaniel College. Oh my, what is that, dude?
He looks like he's a watercolor painting. It's kind of amazing. I like that. That's a cool vibe.
That is kind of cool. That hat has to be so heavy and so hot. I feel like he's in a painting. This is sweet. Yeah. No. Yeah, he's a little Green Terror McDaniel College. Thank you, Cam. That is absolutely the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life.
The Green Terror.
It's really bad.
This guy? Oh, it's this guy.
No, it's this guy. What is that?
All right, let's check this tweet out. Nothing is more green than our Green Terror. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And then there's just this demon dog bat and two young men trying to get
What is that? That is not. What is that? That's not a mascot. How do you support that? Yeah, go Terrors. That guy's just like on crack, just running around and shit.
Well, here's the thing. They're called the Green Terror. And that's not a lot to work with when you design your mascot.
Yeah, all right. You have quite a bit of room for
a pile of green and just a terrifying face. We got it. Done.
How do you smile next to that?
I know they're doing a great job at not.
It's got a love shirt on and what the fuck? Oh my, that is.
Oh.
If you go to the call, all right. Last one.
No, last one. Then I got one, and then it's last one.
St. Joe's.
The Hawk, man.
The Hawk. No, I want a video though, because you got to realize that this man for every game, for every football, basketball, every game, stands there for 4 fucking hours doing this in the worst costume. Literally, it looks like it was handmade. Like someone hand stitched that costume at St. Joe's 85 years ago, and they've been using the same one ever since. I swear.
Don't sell me YouTube, dude. I'm literally using YouTube. What is wrong with you? No respect. All right, let's see. I hope he flaps in this.
He has to. He does not stop.
I suppose if he's in it, he's going to be flapping. Yeah.
Show me. This man has to do this for 3 to 4 hours at a fucking time. He does it all game long.
Is that the Hawk?
Yes.
Is this guy the Hawk? Is this guy?
Oh, maybe?
Are you the Hawk?
Yeah,
he is the Hawk.
Dude, it's a full ride scholarship.
He's got to be jacked.
No, it's a full ride scholarship for that mascot. Because you have to do that every single time you're in public. You just have to keep doing this.
We should go to a St. Joe's game.
This man takes his job real fucking serious, by the way. Real serious. Well, mascots normally do, by the way.
Oh, yeah. It's not
because
easy.
Of my major in Temple, I knew the mascot, personally, because he was in our major, because it's sport and rec. Weird dude. But, was the greatest mascot ever. Yeah. He's on a full ride scholarship because he flaps his fucking arms for every single game. And look, even in the locker room, he doesn't stop. That is the most dedication to a mascot I've ever seen in my life.
That's crazy. That's just too much.
Your arms would be so tired.
That's just crazy talk. Not even birds flap their arms all the time.
I saw him once at a Temple game, and towards the end of the game, it was literally just like he was just throwing his arms up in the air by the end of the game. Man's got to be so tired.
All right, this one's my personal favorite, and then we'll move on.
Yeah, here's Gig at the Bets. Also, we have people coming. Special guests. Very special.
This is my personal favorite. Out of Scottsdale, Arizona, the Scottsdale Community College Fighting Artichokes.
Fighting artichokes.
There's not much
Who's going to get offended by this?
No, no one's offended by it.
Are you sure?
Maybe,
there might be.
But I mean... he's just a guy in an artichoke costume. And he's just cheesing. He's grinning away. He's having a ball. I love it. You gotta think that. You see... can you see the mouse on here? I don't even know if you... probably can't. That little, like, that one leaf above where his eyes are, that's where the person's face actually is, I think.
Okay.
So, like, to think that they're just, like, running around, oh, I'm an artichoke, and their head's, like, in that little sprout at the top. Boy. Oh.
That is a good one. Wait, what college is that?
Scottsdale Community College.
In Arizona?
Yeah, in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Wow. Hammering. All right. The bets are starting to fly, and we need to kick it to a break.
Wait. One more guy. I got one more news thing.
All right.
This one's big. We got a D-backs pitcher suspended for foreign substance.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. What'd he do?
Caleb Smith, 10-game substance violation suspension. They found a foreign substance on his glove during an August 18th contest. I'm assuming they sent it to the field thing, brought it back. Oh, Braxton, I'm sorry. I thought that would be the least offensive mascot. I'm really sorry to hear.
Told you, someone will find a way to be offensive. His name is... Keep going.
I'm really sorry for your loss. The absolute gall
to name it after him. All right, keep going with your substance.
So he was ejected from the Phillies game in that series. Confiscated his glove, turned it to the officials. Following a substance check after the end of the 8th inning. Apparently they found it. They did not say what was on it, and he's been appealing the suspension now. We'll see what goes on there.
He's going to get a 10-game.
This is the second ever, so we'll see what happens next.
He's going to get a 10-game. He definitely had some foreign substance on his glove.
Yeah. I mean, by the time they appeal, his 10-game will probably be over anyway.
Dude, you missed 2 games.
Yeah.
Like, you're fine. Stop cheating. Anyways.
So, break bet?
It is time for a break. We'll be back in 5 once we set everything up, and then it is time for the bets. VIP lost, what, a unit and a half yesterday, I think? So... it is fucking revenge time.
Hey.
I'm coming after your asses. I am coming after your ass, Vegas. Watch out. 5 minutes. We'll be back. Be here.
This sticky was 6-4.
Be here.
Put it in the sticky box, baby. Sorry, I meant to transition there, but I couldn't find the button.
Transition!
Pretended that we're already gone.
With Squarespace, editing and adding pieces on my e-commerce site is quick and easy, so I can focus more on the creative part of my business.
Behind every great video is a winning script. Behind that winning script, thousands of talented Fiverr scriptwriters. Ready to turn that blank page into a page turner? Hire a scriptwriter.
Fellas, we're back. It's betting time.
Not letting you motherfuckers clip me anymore. I told you, I'm on lockdown now after that clip came out. I will not be memed again.
Eric, you can't be for the content and refuse to be the content.
I know.
That just won't work.
You got me good on that one, I'm not going to lie. I could not breathe when I watched that video the first time.
Yeah.
When I saw that tweeted at me.
I was at work. I was driving. Whenever I have time in between, pull up like the Twitter notifications, hit that one. Dead. I could not fucking breathe. I couldn't believe. First of all, when I first watched it, I didn't know what it was. And then the second time I watched it, I was like, oh, that's me. Oh, wow. I was screaming really loud. Yes, great. Well done. Well done. That's the first time I've been made into a meme, by the way. How's it feel?
I don't know. I feel a little, fragile almost. I gotta watch my step.
Whoa.
Whoa. Don't know what's gonna happen next. No. All right. Sean's gonna have a couple things to do here.
I'm gonna solo you here.
Oh, beautiful! I get the solo.
I think so. Or is that the max zoom?
That is the max zoom.
All right. Well, in that case, it's centered on you now, sort of.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna just crank this out real quick.
All right.
We have to prepare for more than one guest, which is something I wasn't ready to. Oh, that's not one of the scenes I have. So, what could this be?
Oh, what is this? All right, let's get into the bets. By the way, we should have, if the other side of this wants to show up, we should have a little nice come to Jesus meeting on the Fellows show today. Anyways, why do I hear myself? Do I hear myself now?
Talking to yourself through the Zoom call.
Yep.
Fake Zoom call.
Yep, got it now. All right, here it is. First game of the day, fellas. The Detroit Tigers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. We have Detroit on the road getting plus 105 with Tariq Skubal pitching against John Lester at home for the St. Louis Cardinals, getting about minus 125. Let's jump in. Oh, free pick right off the bat. AAA Sports said you should take the under 9.5. AAA Sports, that's a pretty good pick, actually. Tariq Skubal, 8-11, 4.02 ERA, 1.28 WHIP, 5 average innings pitched, on-base percentage of .310. His game log in his last 10 games looks like 2.00451351.2. So little sporadic, can have very good games. Now, those two, one of those good games, one of those zeros came against Baltimore Orioles, so put that one on check. But he actually is pretty good. He really doesn't get laid into, but every once in a while he's a little sporadic at times. Let's get into John Lester. He is 4-6, 5.46 ERA, 1.64 WHIP, and a 4.2 average innings pitch. Also, it is 90 degrees in this game today with a 70% humidity, with wind going slightly out. The ball should fly today a little bit. Look for maybe a dinger or two. John Lester, 95 innings pitched, on-base percentage of a .365. Wow. His earned run log is 4.15630320. Strikeouts are down as of recent. Walks are slightly up. Not a big dinger guy, but occasionally does let up a couple at a time. I don't know. I wouldn't be placing my money on St. Louis today, that's for sure. Maybe an underdog spot for Detroit. The under, I would agree with, probably looks good because neither of these teams can hit the ball very much. Considering almost all of the games I'm looking at, but where Detroit Tigers have gone under in the last 4, and the St. Louis Cardinals is pretty much the exact same thing. So I think the under is a solid play. I think Detroit is a solid play, but I am not writing anything for that game. It's the early game. It's two teams that I really don't feel like betting. Just too sporadic, too inconsistent, and the pitchers are just, I don't trust either one. So moving on from that game, good. We got the first game out of the way. We're not touching it. Good. I like that a lot when we don't have to bet on the first game. Anyways, second game of the day, we have the not live Kansas City Royals, apparently, according to Braxton. I'm saying take the Astros minus 3.5 if you want. They will murder us today. Hey, they were supposed to murder you yesterday with Singer, and I mean, I guess they did, but Lance McCullers Jr. versus Mike Minor. Mike Minor on the mound for Kansas City, obviously getting plus 210 on the road, going against Lance McCullers Jr. minus 250, Houston at home. Mike Minor, 8-11, 5.34 ERA, 1.27 WHIP, average innings 5.2. His on-base percentage is about a 310. Looks like his game log, earned runs, 3.3, 4.4, 2.1, 6.4, 5.9. So, definitely can expect some runs out of this man today, especially against the Houston Astros team that's at home and probably batting pretty well. He's also a dinger man. His dinger game log is 0.222001110. So expect someone to hit a dinger on this man today, I would assume. Strikeouts stay pretty consistent around 5 to 7. And his walks have actually gone slightly down as of recently. They normally don't let him go for any shorter than 5 innings unless he's getting really, really crunched. But they will not let him go for more than 7 innings. Really doesn't matter how well he's doing. They will not let him go longer. So you can expect 5 to 7 out of him. Lance McCullers Jr. is 10-4, 3.21 ERA with a 1.24 WHIP and a 5.2 average innings pitch. Also to note, it is 92 degrees with 62% humidity today in this game. It's going to be a hot one. Ball will also fly in this game. 120 innings pitched from Lance McCullers Jr. on base percentage of 310 as well. His earned run log looks like 2.24, so definitely susceptible to letting up some runs. He doesn't let up a ton of dingers. His strikeouts are really high. 8, 10, 8, 8, 9, 4, 8, 8. Wow, and his walks are kind of down. So big strikeout guy. I expect Kansas City to be striking out quite a bit today. The over-under is set at 8, which is interesting because I would think that that's hittable. I did play the over yesterday, and Kansas City did not hold up their end of the deal on that one. I'm going to have to go with Braxton on this one and just say that the Astros should win this game. I also think the over should get hit, but I have found that Kansas City, you cannot depend on those guys. I'm looking for the public percentage, and I cannot. Oh, there it is. 80% of tickets on the Astros today with 95% of money, and the spread is getting 96% of tickets and 99% of money. I still don't trust the Astros. I still don't think they're out of whatever funk that they've been in. Plus, Kansas City Royals have won 7 in their last 9, including 4 out of 6 against Houston. Houston has only won 4 out of their last 10, but also 4 in their last 6. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust the Astros right now. Mike Minor is a bad pitcher. He should get shelled around today. But if he only lets up 3 or 4, I easily see Lance McCullers Jr. also able to let up 3 or 4. No, I think we go Astros. Astros in a parlay. Keep it at 1 unit. We'll put Astros -1 in some kind of parlay, just so we don't miss out on it, because we should be betting it, even though it is a very, very stacked on, but for good reason. Next game, the first game of the doubleheader between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Looks like we got German Marquez pitching for the Colorado Rockies at -150 on the road, going against Zach Davies, Chicago Cubs, +130 at home for game 1. Let's jump. I don't really want to look into this too much because, as you know, I hate the doubleheaders. They're stupid. They're dumb. I don't like them. I will say that Zach Davies is not a good pitcher. His earned run log is 4.0707, 4.2232. He let up 4 dingers last game. Game before that, he let up 1. The game before that, I let up 3. Game before that, 0. Game before that, 2. So the man has given up 10 dingers in the last 5 games. So Dinger City could be coming, especially with the Colorado Rockies. CJ Cron. You know what? Let me look at a little CJ Cron right now. How's he do against this man? Let's see. Oh, he has not gone against him. Damn, that sucks. It looks like David Boat of the Colorado Rockies. 6 at-bats, 3 hits against German Marquez, and 2 home runs on that. Ooh. David Boat today. Boat? It's got to be Boat. That's looking mighty nice right there. not in game 1, then maybe in game 2. I do not have a play for this. The Colorado Rockies yesterday came in at minus 135 when they should have came in by more, and now they have a better pitcher. They have a worse pitcher and are getting a better line, or like a more stacked on line. I don't like that at all. I think Vegas is doing something a little tricky here. I thought they were, yeah. Oh, what? This game has really weird lines and really weird things happening to it. Very, very strange. Everyone's stacking on the Rockies, but everyone's taking the Cubs to cover the spread in both games. What the hell is going on here? I would stay away from these games 100%. I don't trust them. They're double headers. Salvador Perez got a 417 against McCullers with 2 dingers. Oh, Salvi today? I did not see that. I didn't even look for that. Salvador Perez, yes. He has 12 at-bats, 5 hits, 2 dingers, 3 strikeouts, and he is a 417 with a 917 slugging and a 1.33 OPS. Tech did take the Rockies. Did he take him game 1 or game 2? Because game 2 is Austin Gomber versus Justin Steele. And Austin Gomber, I like him a lot. Earned run log 3. Actually, he has struggled as of recently. 3.50, 4.2, 3.20, 4.15 ERA, 289 on base percentage. I'm telling you guys, I really don't want to bet these. I hate the double headers. I don't think it's worth it. It's a big slate today. I think there's better bets than the Rockies versus the Cubs. The Rockies on the road against the Cubs and a doubleheader situation where both over-unders are set at 6.5 and 7. Yeah, I'm just going to stay away from that one because I do not like it. The next game, though, I will be placing, and I don't even know who the fuck the pitcher is. Hang on. Let me check if there is a pitcher listed on a sportsbook. Shohei Ohtani is pitching against the Baltimore Orioles today. I would imagine that the Angels are probably getting 99% of everything, and I don't care. The Orioles have now lost 18 in a row, and we are now on the line of just we're going to play every single team -1 until it doesn't happen. Because I'm not missing this streak. I will bet the streak until it ends. Now, I'm sure it will end soon because I think they're 1 or 2 games away from the record for biggest losing streak ever. Why is that getting stacked on? They are actually tied for 1 game short, 2 games short of it. So they're bound to win a game eventually, but I've been on the streak for a while. It's made me a lot of money, and I'm not going to hop off of it until it proves me wrong because the Baltimore Orioles are that fucking bad. They are clearly tanking, so obviously clearly tanking by playing their worst pitchers consistently. LA Angels are at -245 right now. I'm going to lock in -1 right now at -195, and I'm going to parlay it with the Astros right now, and I'm putting it in. I'm not parlaying with the Astros. I lied. I'm not doing that. I'm just leaving that bet open. Hopefully it doesn't move too much once the starting pitcher gets announced. I literally do not care who is starting for the Baltimore Orioles because even if it's their ace, who I don't even know who their Orioles plan on it being a bullpen game or something. Well, perfect. They have the second worst bullpen in the league with the first amount of home runs. Shohei Ohtani to hit a home run today might be worth it. He didn't hit one yesterday, right? I would imagine that he wants to hit one today, especially, I don't know how he does it, but he hits a lot of home runs when he starts. I don't get it. The man is a superhuman, craziest baseball player I've ever seen. But yes, again, I don't care what that line is. I don't care if it's 99% on everything. I am sticking with fading the Orioles until they prove me wrong. 18 games in a row. 18 games in a row, and they've covered +1.5 one time. One fucking time. They've covered +1.5. 17 out of 18 games they have lost by the run line. That is fucking insane. I'm still not playing -1.5 because that article I read
literally said it was the worst bet ever, and it proved why, and it is very true. It is the worst bet ever after I read that. All right, moving on.
Angels -1, easy lock. We're just from here on out. If you see the Orioles playing, we are taking the other team -1 every single day. I don't care.
Next bet, next game, 7:05. We have Ryan Yarbrough on the road for the Rays, getting +115, going against Zach Wheeler and the Philadelphia Phillies at -135 at home. Now, this should be interesting.
Because Ryan Yarbrough is 7.4,
4.57 ERA, 1.17 WHIP, 5.1 average innings pitch, 295 on base percentage, earned run log 0.55, 162, 1.255. So it is very sporadic, but he can be very good at times as well. You don't really know what's coming out of him. Zach Wheeler has sucked as of recently.
remember, this was the man that was up for a potential couple
awards at one point, and now his earned run log in his past 10 games is 6.404, 1.4400. So again, a pitcher that is fully capable of pitching a great game, pitching a shutout if he wants to. However, this is the Tampa Bay Rays bats we're talking about here, and Zach Wheeler has really, really struggled as of recently. Now, what do I want to do with this game is the question. I wonder what the Rays team total over is. I would really like to know. Let me find it. Rays team total over is, I'm guessing it's 4.5 at plus money or close to plus money. 3.5 minus 120. Let's fucking go. There it is. That's what we needed. That's what we needed, fellas. Rays team total over 3.5. That is what we needed. At minus 120 too? How beautiful. Hi, bud.
We're all set.
Yeah. But yeah,
Zach Wheeler's on the mound for the Phillies today at home. The Rays are getting
over 3.5 at minus 120. The over is 5-0 in the Rays' last 5. No, that's weird metrics. The Rays have won 7 of their last 8. The Philadelphia Phillies have won 3 of their last 10. One of these teams is very hot with bats that are working. 3, 9, 8, 5, 7, 8, 10, 9, 4, 0. The other team is named the Phillies. I might even take the Rays money line here as underdogs because I don't understand why they are underdogs besides the fact that it's Zach Wheeler on the mound. The over in this game probably looks good because I think Yarbrough will also get hit on a little bit. He's just very sporadic and randomly good, and I don't trust him to be good today against Philadelphia Phillies, who need to win some games. Now, Tampa Bay Rays also need to win some games. I think I looked yesterday, and the Phillies are behind the Braves by 4.5 games, and the Rays are up by, I'm going to forget, I think it's still 4. You know what? I'm going to write down Rays money line on this too. I can't miss out on a hot team going against a very cold team. I don't know if I'll take that money line. I might do something weird with an alternate line or something. But I really like that over 3.5. That is a solid play. Moving on, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks and Tyler Gilbert going against the Pittsburgh Pirates, and we don't know who. It's up as a pick'em right now. Tyler Gilbert is the guy who pitched that first start shutout innings against the Padre, where he pitched like a no-hitter on his very first start ever, then followed it up by going into Colorado, going 5 innings, getting 9 hits on 4 earned runs, only 2 strikeouts, a dinger, and a walk. Now, that is in Colorado, so we got to give him a little bit of credit because that is a tough place to pitch in. But I don't think the no-hitter Tyler Gilbert is exactly what we're going to see today. I don't see a pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates, do you?
Snell.
Oh, it is Snell. Ooh. Interesting. I don't see really any... Wait, let me get on my book. What is the game? Hello, game. Oh, there it is.
Looks like
Diamondbacks on my book are getting
minus 117. Pirates getting minus 103. The over is at 8.5. I don't want to bet on this game. I don't like this series. I don't like these matchups. Tyler Gilbert could do really well or really bad. Blake Snell could do really well or really bad. The Pirates could not hit the ball the whole game. The Pirates could put up 8 runs. The Diamondbacks could not put up any runs. The Diamondbacks could score 9 and continue this crazy streak that they're on for no reason. They've kind of cooled down. They've now lost 4 of their last 5. It is a road thing. Pittsburgh Pirates might be safe here today, but I don't trust betting against Tyler Gilbert right now. That's a weird pitcher there. You go 9 innings, no hitter against Padres, and then get lit up in Colorado. No, thank you. Moving on, 7:07. Lucas Giolito. I need to check Twitter as well to make sure I'm not missing out on something. Nope, still nothing. Still quiet. Next game, Chicago White Sox at the now Toronto Blue Jays. No more Buffalo Blue Jays. Lucas Giolito on the mound for Chicago White Sox at plus 100, going against Robbie Ray and the Toronto Blue Jays at about minus 120. Lucas Giolito is 9-9, 3.77 ERA, 1.1 WHIP, average innings 6. He's got an on-base percentage of 278. In his last 10, his earned runs are 2.2, 1.6, 1.1, 1.2, 6.3. So occasionally sporadic, most times in pretty good control. Kind of get like 2 or 3 runs out of him, maybe even 1. They will let him go as long as he wants, though, if he's pitching well. I see 9 innings, I see 8 innings, I see 7, I see 7. If he's pitching well, they will let him go. So don't expect a huge bullpen day. Robbie Ray, 2.9 and 5, 2.79 ERA, 1.03 WHIP, average innings 6. On base percentage 262. His earned run log is 1.2021000231. Wow, and that is all 6 to 8 innings. His strikeouts are pretty much always up. His walks have been down. His dingers have been down, so he is playing very well. Boy, I don't know what to do in this series. I haven't from the beginning. I will say the Blue Jays are getting 54% of tickets and 89% of money, and their spread is getting 50% of tickets and 67% of money, which I think is too much for a team that has won, 4 games in their last 10? 3 games in their last 10? Let me check. 3 games in their last 10. By the way, I told you Jose Barrios fucking sucks yesterday. I told you. He let up a 3-run dinger in the first fucking inning. I told you. He's not a good pitcher. I don't understand why people think he's a good pitcher and how every single time he's on the mound, his team is favorited because he's not a good pitcher. Thank you. I see an angle for the White Sox here. Again, unfortunately.
Yeah. This is how I'm not changing anything, man. It is the White Sox money line. It is the under.
Okay. The under's just been getting smashed, right?
It's now it is 3 or the over under is 3-12-1 in Toronto. After yesterday, when it was 3-11-1. And I ride with the idea of a team that is as good as the White Sox. I get they're playing another good team, and it makes sense. But if you get the White Sox at plus odds, I take it.
Yeah.
And the under in Toronto, when it's 8.5, you take it. And if it was down
I feel like
there,
if it's anything, you take it at this point. It just keeps hitting the under.
they're averaging just over 7 runs a game in that park. The under has hit both games of this series so far. In Toronto and Chicago's wins, it's hit both times.
And I'll also put it this way: yesterday was 5-2. The over/under was at 9. That was the worst pitchers you're going to see in this series.
Right.
Was Dylan Cease and Jose Barrios. That was, if they were going to hit the over, they would have hit it yesterday. That was the day to do it because the day before was Lance Lynn and Alec Manoah. You're not going to hit it then. And today you're probably not going to hit it with Giolito because he's got some good stuff, and Robbie Ray has been fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I expect a low scoring game. Even if there's a dinger off the bat like there was yesterday, I still expect the under.
I still have that same game parlay, and I have to use it by today. I might be doing it. I should have ran it yesterday. I was thinking I should run money line and the under for Chicago White Sox yesterday. Should have did it today. Maybe I'll do it today.
I still think you should do a home run.
I know I gotta do like 2 home runs.
You gotta do a home run and then like a couple guys to get a hit. And
Or
then,
do
like,
the same guy. Do the same guy like home run and total bases or something.
Yeah. All right. Next game of the day, we have the Minnesota Twins on the road with Bailey Ober pitching plus 143, going against the Boston Red Sox and Nick Pivetta getting minus 155. This game yesterday, by the way, was insane. Minnesota took an early lead. Boston took a massive lead, like 9-2, 9-3, and the game ended 11-9.
Ew.
The Twins got within 1 at one point, late innings. It was a wild game. Bailey Ober, 4.38 ERA, 1.26 WHIP, 4.2 average innings pitched. His on-base percentage is a 305. His earned run log, 203-123-4054. So the last 4 games, he's actually been playing really well. They don't let him go more than 6 innings. They'll pull him out early if need be. He's gone 3 innings a couple different times when he gets a little shelled around. Strikeouts look pretty consistent. Walks, he is down. Home runs, he's kind of sporadic. Lets up a few. 1-0, 2-0, 1-1, 2-0, 3-1. He looks like he's pitching better than what he was before. I'll give him that.
He is 6'9". That is
His height?
Yeah.
Dang.
Holy shit, I did not know that. That is a tall
My
fucking
guy's
pitcher.
just a catapult.
Yeah, holy shit. Nick Pivetta,
9-6, 4.43 ERA, 1.29 WHIP. These guys almost have identical stats, by the way. But he has an on-base percentage of 311. His earned run log, 410-344-060. Very sporadic. Don't know what you're going to get out of him. He can go 0. He can give you a shutout. Or he can get shelled into a little bit. I think that the over is going to hit in this game. And I know it's at 10.5.
Yeah, I wouldn't be scared by that 10.5 though. Your average runs per game in Boston is 10.4.
Wow.
Right there. Not only that, I think you're due for an over here. I know yesterday obviously was a 20-run game, over slammed.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of weird little unders in the series so far this year. I'd expect an over. I'd also say to look out because the Twins have the 25th best or the 5th worst opponent batting average. And the Red Sox are even worse. They have the 28th. So they let up a lot of hits. The Red Sox do let up a significantly better ERA than the Twins, but they're both bottom of the barrel in terms of opponent batting average.
Yep.
I think. And then in this park, over unders 30 and 33, but that's obviously when you're putting stuff 9.5, 10, 10.5 unders will hit.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know if it's a lot, but like I wouldn't be afraid of it.
I wouldn't be afraid.
10.5. If it hits, it's gonna hit big time. It's gonna be like 3-1 or 15.
I would agree.
8.
Red Sox getting 81% of tickets, 74% of money. The spread is getting 93% of tickets on the Red Sox, but only 31% of money. Very interesting. This line seems the line seems kind of right. I really want to take Boston here, but I think I'm not going to, even though it is. I don't trust Nick Pivetta at all. This man has gotten me in trouble a couple different times. I don't appreciate him. He's kind of mean to me at times. Did he? No, I want to see. Did he pitch against Minnesota this year yet? No, I don't think so.
I think the over is a safe play.
I think Boston's safe play. I don't think I'm going to take either. I'm going to stay away from this game, even though it's probably going to be a very fun game to watch with a lot of runs and a lot of hits and a lot of crazy stuff, because
Both these teams
do have more errors and more weird shit that happens to them than any other team I've seen. And I'm going to guess that yesterday was the exact... I didn't watch the game yesterday, but I sure followed along, and I was like, holy shit, what is going on? So I'm not really sure what to do there. I think we might stay away from that game in general. Next game, Jake Latz of the Texas Rangers, plus 172. Going against Zach Plesac of the Cleveland Indians at minus 206. Orioles announced their starting pitcher is Chris Ellis. Hat on, and it looks like his first career start. Perfect. I do not see any stats for Mr. Latz here. Zach Plesac, sorry. 7-4, 4.87 ERA, 1.14 WHIP, 5.2 average innings pitched. It looks like it's going to thunderstorm today. This game might not happen. On base percentage at 286 for Zach. Earned run log 5.2462422335. So he definitely lets up some runs. He has let up a dinger in each of his last 10 games.
Jeez.
Dinger log 11121111213.
Oof. Yikes.
Yeah, he likes to give up the home runs. So expect a dinger on him today. I don't know who the fuck of the Texas Rangers is going to hit a dinger. Most of them can't even hit a ball. Let me check. Ryan Zach Wheeler. Javier Ray, no. Ooh, Jorge Polanco today, by the way, to hit a home run. 3 at-bats against Nick Pivetta.
3 hits, 1 triple,
1 home run. Jorge Polanco, over total bases. Jorge Polanco, home run. Lock him in.
Interesting.
Yep.
I think I like the under in this one. Just the Rangers cannot bat.
No, they cannot.
They're 28th in the league in runs, 29th in batting average. They also cannot pitch.
They're both
so what I would describe the Rangers is they're a bad baseball team.
Okay.
And then but the Indians are a little bit better in some of these categories, but going out with Plesac, I think won't give them any kind of wiggle room there.
Yeah.
In those early innings. And I don't see a lot happening here in this series. Their last game. Okay, they've only one game this year actually against each other, and they went over 9. Texas won 7-3. I don't see that happening again. We're in Cleveland, Ohio.
Jake Latz has not had a game in the MLB, by the way.
He just came from the minors. He got brought up. He's played for 2 teams in the minors this year. I just don't.
What's like the Rangers' first 5 team total over then?
I don't.
1.5. I mean the Indians is 2.5 though at -125. That's probably on account of what you just said.
He's a 249 pitching average in the minors with a 1.4 whip. His ERA, he went 72 innings, gave up 40 earned runs with 13 home runs in the minor. Yeah,
This guy is going to get crunched.
I think this guy is going to get absolutely devastated in his debut.
Let me see what the money is here, because I have a feeling everyone agrees with me.
Yeah, everyone agrees with me. The spread is getting 95% of tickets.
Jeez.
The regular money line is getting 75% of tickets and 99% of money. 99. 98. 99. Do you really trust the Cleveland Indians to win a bet against the Texas Rangers? Because I don't.
No, that's why I'm taking the under. The only thing I trust is that neither of them do anything right.
Yeah. I will say, though, Cleveland's not terrible.
No, Cleveland isn't that bad.
They're not terrible. I have seen worse.
No, yeah, they're pretty average across the board. Actually, they're extremely average in these. Just to go off of what their rank numbers are, they're 25th in batting average, 11th in home runs, 18th in runs, 4th in stolen bases, 18th in ERA, 11th in opponent bat average, 14th in strikeout. They're just like very much in the middle on a lot of things.
I have a weird feeling the over is going to hit in that game, but I'm not going to play it. I have a weird feeling.
Here's a fun fact. This isn't quite a what's that dude called? Coverage guy.
Spread knowledge?
Yeah, I'm no spread knowledge, but the Rangers have lost their last 13 road games against teams with a losing record.
That's kind of interesting, actually.
Does Cleveland have a losing record?
They do.
They are 61 and 62.
Barely, but
Barely.
But they sure do. Yeah, no, I still like the under here. I don't know if I'm actually gonna take that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay. I took the under in that game yesterday. It looked like it was gonna hit pretty easily, and then a 3-run dinger happened in the top of the 9th while the Texas Rangers were already in the lead, and it was 7-3. And it was pretty stupid. Next game, 7-10. Johnny Cueto on the mound for the San Francisco Giants, going against Taijuan Walker and the New York Mets, who has been fucking unbelievable since the All-Star break. Johnny Cueto, 7-6. 3.89 ERA, 1.27 WHIP, 5.1 average inning pitch. These two pitchers have very similar stats, by the way. 310 on base percentage. His earned run log is 3.203145.034. Strikeouts are a little bit sporadic. Looks like walks are slightly up. In dingers, he does give up a few dingers. He likes to give up his dingers. That was Johnny Cueto. Taijuan Walker, 7-8, 3.86 ERA, 1.18 WHIP, 5.1 average inning pitch, on base percentage of almost 300. His earned run log is 4.134565.221. So maybe not as good as I thought. I think I was just thinking of the one against the Yankees where he went 6.2 and only gave up 1 earned run on 8 strikeouts. But he's not terrible. Can give up some runs. I don't know what to do here. I think the over, honestly. And I hate taking the over in Mets and Giants games. Both of those teams I hate taking the over. But Johnny Cueto isn't necessarily anything special. Taijuan Walker is not anything special. Both these teams got to fight and win some games here. Not so much the Mets, but the Giants sure as fuck do. I'm stumped on this one. It's just the Giants to win, maybe?
I was about to say, I kind of just like the Giants to plus money.
Yeah. 80% of tickets on the Giants, 53% of money. The spread is 81% of tickets on the Giants at -1.5. Not even the Mets at -1.5.
Giants at, that's got to be Giants at plus, right? How are they getting, where are you getting?
I'm sure there's some books that are giving them at -1.5.
Interesting.
Sure, there's some books out there at 165. Yeah, because they're almost the exact same odds together. Actually, the odds just changed. The Giants now have better odds. Huh. Interessante.
Really?
Yeah, the lines in this game are kind of fucked up, so I don't want to touch it. This looks like a trap game. It looks like something weird's going to happen. I will advise to take the over, but other than that, I don't got much on that one. Boy, my post-it note is kind of small today.
Over's a call. We know it's in New York. We know Citi Field is a big underworld, but that is also from a time when DeGrom was pitching. End of the day, you're looking at first in home runs against 26th in home runs. You're looking at 9th in runs per game versus 29th. You're looking at the 9th best batting average versus the 26th. So if you're not bringing out a top-tier pitcher, I think the Giants should win this.
I agree. I also think the Giants would win this, but I'm not willing to put money down on it.
I might. What about like a?
No.
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 I'm gonna say like a Giant, maybe like first 5.
Nope.
Plus a half.
That's
first
even,
5 plus a half.
That's even harder for me than I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Johnny Cueto could let up 18 runs. I literally don't know what's going to happen. I don't trust either of these pitchers. They've both shown that they can fucking suck, and both can have shown that they could pitch a shutout. And both these teams struggle with bats at times, and both these teams are really good pitching teams. I don't like it.
But the Mets can't bat, and the Giants are typically really good bats is the difference. Here's how I'm looking at it. This is why I think I'm actually gonna put it. I like the money line. San Francisco money line plus what was it, 105, right? So when you look at their pitching statistics, the Giants actually have a better ERA, a better opponent batting average, and are 16th in strikeouts per game when the Mets are only 13th. They actually beat them in every measurable category. They absolutely trounced them in batting statistics, and they're actually a better pitching team.
And you bet against Taijuan Walker.
Okay.
At home.
I will. I'm just saying.
Next game.
For everything the Mets have good on here, Giants have it better.
I agree. But I'm not betting against Taiwan Walker at home. Josiah Gray of the Washington Nationals, minus 113, going against Edward Cabrera of the Miami Marlins at home, getting minus 107. That's basically a pick-em. Interesting. Josiah Gray, 0-1, 3.9 ERA, 1.17 whip, average innings pitched 5, on base percentage 288. His earned run log in the only 6 games that he has played in is 2.31, 1.24. He's gone 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6, 6 innings. Strikeouts are kind of sporadic, but stay pretty high. Walks stay pretty low. He loves to give up the dingers, though. Home runs, dinger log, 2.3, 1, 1, 1, 3. So expect him to throw at least one home run today, I guess. Cabrera, I do not see any stats on. So now I'm going to have to go out of my way and look him up. Cabrera. He's also a minor leaguer. Pro baseball. Registered pitching. He was in Jacksonville. 3 teams, AAA. Yeah. So he is coming from the minor leagues. I expect the Nationals to probably lay into him today, I would think. The Nationals pitcher is also not anything solid. Why is the over-under set at 7.5 in this game? I know the Marlins can't hit the ball. I'm very well aware. But one, the Nationals can. Pretty consistently, I might add. What are the Nationals team total over here? Give me that. I'm going to run that back again today. That was a great bet yesterday. I loved that bet yesterday. Am I missing something here? Am I? 3.5 minus 136. I like it. That's team total over. Little juiced. We'll put a couple units on it. But I do like that bet again today. I think Cabrera probably struggles. I would assume a minor league pitcher coming in the MLB. I just, I can't imagine it goes well.
Yeah.
I can't imagine any time that happens it goes well. I kind of want that first 5-2 in that case. You never know. Which first 5? For the Nats? Josiah Gray is actually not a terrible pitcher. Not terrible. Yeah, I'm just going to take Nats team total over because I don't trust Josiah, yeah. I don't trust him that much. The Nats, yeah. I don't trust him much. I think I'm just going to stick with Nats team total over, but I'd imagine they win this game.
Yeah,
the Miami Marlins fucking suck.
Nats straight up.
They've lost 8 in a row. Nats have won only 4 of their last 10, but at least they can hit the ball. Yeah, I'm going to jot down Nats money line as well. Let me check the percentages right after this. Just want to make sure it's not a ridiculous stack. The Nationals are getting 76% of tickets, 53% of money. That's not bad. That's a bit of a parlay, but it's not bad. But I don't understand why people would be parlaying that. The spread is getting 74% of tickets and 69% of money. Nats money line it is, I think.
I like that.
Hate betting against the Marlins. Absolutely hate it, but especially at home. But I think this is the right play here. Next game, second to last game, we have the Cincinnati Reds going against Milwaukee Brewers. Luis Castillo on the mound for Cincinnati Reds getting plus 140. Brandon Woodruff on the mound for Milwaukee Brewers getting minus 168. Milwaukee almost lost that game yesterday. They were very close. Luis Castillo, 7-12, 4.35 ERA, 1.4 WHIP, average innings 5.2, on base percentage 333. Wow. Earned run log 138, 1031, 011. So this is the guy that started out real bad this season, then turned real good, and is pretty much consistently solid except for one game against Cleveland where he just got absolutely tossed around. Gives up some dingers, not many walks. His strikeouts stay pretty much up the whole time, 6, 8, 9, 8. 7.287. So pretty much 7-8 strikeouts. Pretty solid pitcher, but definitely is going to give up a run or two, maybe even more. The Brewers' bats are so inconsistent. I never know what to do with them. Never, ever know what to do with them. Brandon Woodruff, 2.48 ERA. Point is under a 1 whip and an on-base percentage of 247. If you don't know who it is, you should probably know who it is. Earned run log 6 in his last game, and then 0, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1. I'd imagine after giving up 8 hits across 6 earned runs in 5 innings with only 4 strikeouts and 2 dingers is going to piss off Brandon Woodruff, and he's probably going to come with some fire today. I have a feeling he's one of the number 1 pitchers in the league for a reason. He doesn't have 2 bad games in a row. Over-under set at 7.5. I don't think I want to play in this game. I don't want to play. I don't want to play.
I'm taking the Reds, baby.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. Against Brandon Woodruff, I like it.
I'm just getting the Brewers are pissing me off.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
And the Reds are pissing me off because I keep not betting on them. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Also, I think the Reds have one of the best batting teams in the MLB right now, and it goes a little under the radar. I think plus 140 is really good value. Maybe
the Reds are getting 35% of tickets, 61% of money.
Interesting.
And the spread, the Brewers are getting 63% of tickets, 49% of money. So people are very split on this game. They are very, very split. I think everyone's under the same impression that you are, where it's like, it's Brandon Woodruff, but it's the fucking Brewers right now. And they're a mean team to bet for.
Yep.
They're mean. Yeah, they've been hot. They've won 7 in our last 9, but they also dropped the game to St. Louis and Washington out of absolutely nowhere.
Milwaukee has had the better of them this year, at least in their 5 most recent head-to-heads. They've been 4-1. And Cincinnati, I wouldn't necessarily say have even kept it close. The Milwaukee run line is also hitting for those. I do like the over here as well. I actually might like the over more than I like the Reds money line. I might change my official lean to the over.
Yeah.
Overs hit in 4 out of the 5 of their matchups this year. The average at the stadium's an 8.5. We're at 7.5. 7.5 is super low. Even if Woodruff doesn't let up a single run, I think 7.5 could hit. And it's just let's see. How are these teams that they're over under? They're both almost dead. Yeah, Brewers are almost. They're 59, 58, and 9 in their over unders. The Reds favor the over. I actually might like that more. Maybe both. I don't know.
Where are you at with this game?
I think I definitely like the over.
Okay.
I like the over as a smart, safe play. My heart says the Reds.
Okay. Because you are all over the place on that game.
Nah, man. I think if the Reds win, it's definitely the over.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I think they go hand in hand. But I think the over. I don't. 7.5 is super low. Even with Woodruff, super low.
All right. Last game of the day, we have Walker Buehler and the Dodgers on the road getting minus 150-ish, going against Blake Snell, and the San Diego Padres getting about plus 120-ish. Is that it? Yeah, plus 120-ish. I am really surprised I do not see a bigger stack on the Dodgers. I truly am. 84% of tickets, 82% of money. The spread is getting 94% of tickets, 79% of money. I'm just going to say take the Dodgers. They're the better team. The Padres just fucking suck right now. They've lost 8 of their last 10 against Arizona, Colorado, Philly. They lost 2-5 last night. The Dodgers have lost 1 game in their past 10. I think 1 game in their past 13. We're just going to take the Dodgers tonight. It's just that simple. And at that line, abso-fucking-lutely.
I know that line should not be the way it is. It should be like minus 180 to minus 190. So that's what scares me. But without seeing Trey Turner against another lefty, yeah, you're probably.
Oh, wait.
What?
What about Dodgers minus 1?
I will probably be playing Dodgers minus 1.
Minus 120.
Minus 120?
Yeah.
I should have better odds than that. Let me check.
No, I'm looking at it. On DK.
DK? Yeah, I've got him at minus 152 for regular money line and minus 117 for minus 1. Nice. That can be played by itself. That's nice. I don't even have to parlay that.
Minus 120. A little too much juice.
A little too much. 117, much better.
That's money, baby.
Much better. Trey Turner. Are we taking Trey Turner dinger or something? Trey Turner has gone against him. He's had 4 at-bats. He's only gotten 1 hit. He's got 2 runs with that. He's gotten walked twice against him, so he's got a good eye against Blake. 1 strikeouts, 250 average with a 500 on-base percentage. So definitely going to get on some bases. Maybe total bases over. I'm telling you, Jorge Polanco, you guys better be fucking betting his total bases today. This man is going to smash Nick Pivetta in the mouth. 3 at-bats, 3 hits, a triple, and a home run. No strikeouts. 100% average, 100% on base, 266 slugging, 366 OPS, 3.66. That's Jorge Polanco. That's all I have to say. With that is all our MLB bets. But I'm gonna put out a free play for WNBA today on Twitter.
We got a Women's National Basketball Association game tonight.
There's only one game.
Just one.
It is the Mercury versus Liberty. This line opened at minus 1 and is now at minus 6 for the Mercury.
It opened at minus 1?
For the Mercury, yes.
Jeez. Why?
It's now at plus 6 for the Liberty. I wonder what happened.
I saw the minus 6 for the Mercury, and I was like, that makes sense. I can't believe it opened at minus 1.
I could kind of see it. It's definitely not right, but I think it's closer than minus. I don't agree with minus 6 at all. That's for sure. That's like the same line that the Storm got against the Liberty, basically.
Yeah, fair.
Looks like Sammy Whitcomb. She will be out tonight. That is a big problem for them. She's played in every single game pretty much. She plays well over 30 minutes a game. She averages 13 points a game, which is not true because I'm looking at her points right now, and it goes 17, 26, 9, 12, 5, 10, 26. She averages probably 3+ assists a game, another 4+ rebounds a game. That is a missing piece for the New York Liberty, 1,000%. And now I understand why the Mercury are where they're at. They also have a couple injuries to, who's this? Jasmine Jones. She's a scorer, but not much of anything else. And then, yeah, she's already out for the season. This is a tough one. This is not a good game to bet on. 162. Under over. Without one of your leading top scorers and your other leading top scorer, it's kind of hurt.
It's 81.
That's 81. 81 to 81.
That's
then
a lot.
You got Brittany Griner and Diana Taurasi on the other side, just waiting to feast on you. Maybe we do go Mercury minus 6. That line seems too high. I'm going to have to look into that one more. I don't have a play for that game at the moment. I lean Mercury minus 6, and I lean the under in that game. But I definitely need to look more into that. That is not... I'm not confident enough to be giving that one out. So, that is it for MLB and WNBA. I don't have any tennis today. We're kind of slacking on the tennis today a little bit.
But you're the only 10 I see.
Oh, interesting. Coming back to circling our conversation at the very beginning of this about cappers, Dartlocks apparently just retweeted Sensei Sam, and Tech has called him out for being a fraud before.
And you can't argue with tech.
You can't argue with tech.
So are these clowns not coming on our show?
I guess not.
Do you know how long?
Clutch Panda said that he would be here towards the back end of the show. I said, blah, yada, yada. And then I messaged him at 10:30, which was an hour and a half ago. And I said, Maddie is in. Let me know when you're available. Maddie's in. I told him to be on standby. And he said, absolutely. So
look at this. All right, well, I'm showing this anyway. It's just going to be me and Eric twice.
I think we should get Matty Oddlocks on.
I worked so hard on this.
I think we should get Matty Oddlocks on.
no one wants to show up. And
so hard on this.
Hey. If nobody
We're
wants...
just like, whoa, we're like...
You're like...
This is trippy.
Yeah.
I want to get Matty Oddlocks on here.
I do. Fine. If no one wants to show up and attack him, then I'll let him come on and defend himself. Sorry, if you don't show up, you don't get a fucking say in it.
Now I'm pissed off. Now I'm the angry IT guy.
True.
You don't want my wrath. I'm going to unplug your power strip protector. You little dork.
You little dork.
I'm going to steal your calculator, you dweeb. And flush it down the toilet.
Nerd.
Stupid nerd. Do you calculate things, you idiot?
No, I don't think we're having anyone because no one wants to show their fucking face today. Everyone can talk a whole lot of rah-rah when they're sitting on fucking Twitter, but can't come on a show for a 10-minute segment
And say it to people's faces.
That good stuff, Gambling Twitter. You guys are fucking sick, all of you. If I see another person call another person out and not show their face behind it, or actually like commit to burying that person because you went after them and just start drama with Twitter fingers, I'm gonna say something. I've been real good about backing off on Twitter and letting people do their shit, but last night I had enough because this is literally a 6-year-old girl fight, and I want people to say it to each other's face, and I want to see people's reactions so I know what the fuck is going on. So I'm sick and tired of this shit. Knock it off. Knock it off. Be nice on Twitter, you fucks. I've had enough of you fucking trolls and everything. I've had enough of it. Get your face on here.
Well, now my internet's gone.
Is it?
So everything's ruined. Now I'm substantially peeved. No, it's back. All right, it's a little better, but not by much.
I'm gonna message Maddie.
What's something that'll make me happy?
It's not my fault for giving him a platform at the end of the day. Panda hasn't shown. You still want to come on? Up to you guys.
I'm just Googling. We're gonna watch mascot fights while we're waiting for something to happen. I think that'd be a fun activity for us to do together. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. That means a lot. It is.
Oh!
Sometimes it's a little struggle.
It is.
But hey, look at us. Look at us.
No. Sean does a very good job. We would not have this YouTube or basically a lot of the shit that you see without Sean.
Sean, as we've said before, I'm much of the front end, and Sean is most, if not all, of the back end.
And we make a great fucking team.
We
together,
we make quite a team.
Quite a team. But yes, Sean needs to get more credit for the IT things that he does, because in the background, Sean is often doing things that you guys don't even see.
Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate
Guys,
it, fellas.
guys,
See, we're so much better. That's what I was saying. Like, last night,
I go into Sean's room because I'm like, Sean, you see this shit? And Sean's like, yeah, I see it. And he's like, he just looks at me and goes, we are so much smarter than everyone on Gambling Twitter. He goes, we are just so far above them and so much smarter.
Because we're sitting here watching this stupid
We're
fight
just
about nothing.
Refreshing,
And
just
we're like,
watching people go.
Hey, you know what? We could just have them on the show, and then we don't even.
Like, I'll just let them talk.
No, we'll just let them. Yeah, we'll just make some content out of it. I was like, see, we avoid this, and we're just generally. And look at us, we have a great community. Seriously, like everyone that's involved with us at all. Whether it's someone who's here every day, somebody pops in once in a while. Everyone's so positive.
I mean, unless you get into the big guys on Twitter, like the Dead Prezes and the Alpha Dogs, we truly do have one of the best communities. I truly think.
I think
we have people who show up consistently to a show with two guys who just talk nonsense half the time and bets, even though our bets are really fucking good. But yeah, I don't see a lot of other cappers having like an actual community. You normally have like one or two like just loyal fuckers.
Diehards,
yeah.
For no
But
reason.
other than that, like we have, and you guys got to realize like you guys are the show people, but there's plenty of people in our DMs. There's plenty of people in VIP. The year-longs, I normally give my phone number to, and they text me about whatever plays are going on in the day. They even give me plays going on in the day that I take. Like, no, this community is fucking awesome. I think we have built something that's going to last. And thank you to all of you for being a part of it, because it's been a lot of fun. And thank you for not being the dumbasses on Twitter that go around running your fucking mouth, because that is exactly what we don't want and how we get around this.
And don't get us wrong. We love watching other people get
hey,
we love watching other people
I'm telling me and Sean were hanging out for a while in his room last night, just refreshing Twitter, just laughing our asses off because of how fucking stupid it was. And we're like, why don't... And just every single time someone dodged showing their face, we laugh some more. Because, like, dude, all you have to do is come on a show. We said 10-minute segment. We'll bring you all on. We have control. We can be the moderators. We can mute someone if they just start mouthing off random.
Dude,
like,
I just that mute button.
Like, come on. Come do your shit. Like, we show our face every single fucking day on here and still throw up bets. You know what's funny?
They're not as cute as us, bro.
Ever since we started doing the YouTube, the Twitter trolls in our DMs have basically gone away, because nobody wants to confront someone who can see their face. And is what I found.
I think my favorite thing, we have found every day, everybody watches us write down our face on a sticky note, and that sticky note is still there tomorrow. There is no debate.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me I'm not being transparent when I literally say all my fucking bets and literally do this. Would y'all be okay if I started a group chat on Twitter? Yeah, no,
I would
definitely.
absolutely love that.
I would say we should do it in Discord, but I fucking hate Discord.
Yeah, it's really...
I absolutely despise Discord.
I could definitely see how it could work if you knew how it worked.
I would like you guys to get involved a little bit on the forum. I know Jason's been doing that. If you have any plays, locks, if you want to do a write-up, if you want to talk about any, like literally anything, get that forum popping. That's how that website does really well, and that's how me and Sean talked about it last night. The goal of Hey Fellas is not to make money off of people. Like, I don't want people paying us for things. Like, VIP, it's hopefully a short-term... Oh, God. Hang on. VIP is hopefully like a short-term thing where once we get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we can make money that way. But the whole goal is to make money from people when they're not paying us. We get paid for their views,
we want to make money from people who aren't our friends and people that like us. We want to make money from big corporate fat cats in their suits.
Yeah, exactly. We want YouTube to pay us. We don't want the fellas to pay us at the end of the day. But this is how we keep it going for now. So yeah, get involved on the website. Sean did a fucking great job on the website. And yeah, that's what we want to be. Because if you look at covers, if you look at any of those big betting websites, now I understand we don't have the statistics.
Maybe
and
one
like
day
that. We should. We should. But all those were built off of the forum, so I think it'd be really cool. I can start throwing some shit in there as well. And I know Jason has already tried and has done some great write-ups actually.
Yeah.
Stealing my shit and calling me a fraud, of course. I'm gonna have Matty Oddlocks on. I think we have to. He's the only one who's messaging me. He literally just, I love to show, he said, up to you guys. I don't need to, but I said, if you got something to say, then by all means, but seems like nobody wants to show face once again. He said, I love to show fucking face. Believe me. How much longer are you running? Like the guy stealing my shit, then call me a fraud. Of course I want to speak on it.
Well, I found a video called Top 10 Mascot Abuse, but that might have to wait. And
Might have to wait. What's our Zoom code?
All right,
We'll watch this while we wait.
we'll watch the. Yeah.
I got this. I think I know it.
Yeah. Make sure you leave it though.
Oh, true.
With your little face. Oh.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Sad.
Browser. Main guest. Oh damn it! I didn't even.
What are you doing?
I made a 3-person one because I thought we were having.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't.
Yeah, we thought that people weren't gonna shy away from being on there.
Well, I thought people had testicles.
Well, you thought wrong.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently. You know what? I missed that apparently kid. Remember him?
Apparently.
The kid on like that. He was on like the news. It's like an old school meme, dude. And he had this little green shirt on, and he's talking about a roller coaster. And he's like, apparently it goes really fast, dude. Apparently. And he just keeps saying apparently. Dun, 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 dun.
Matty Oddlocks is coming.
Oh baby. A 7-nation army couldn't hold him back. I hope no one can even hear me. That would make it even funny. How did I? Now wait, the Zoom. The Zoom. I'm gonna fight 'em all.
All right, Matty Oddlocks, let's go.
Alright, I think we got it here. Alright. We're ready to go. Now we're gonna watch Mascot Abuse.
Clutch Panda did message me. He said, "Hey, I just woke up."
Bruh. This is the guy who was like, I can't do spaces last night because I have a life like everyone else. Bro, unless you're in freaking, what time zone is... So we're like a late time zone.
We are late. Because West Coast is still at like AM. Like early AM.
Yeah.
No, he won't get on. He said, "Is Dart getting on also?" I said, "No, he won't get on. He's actually like, will not address the situation."
Alright, hold on. Let me go get the other one. I'm gonna fight them off. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back.
Oh. You gonna rip it off?
I just came up with that.
Does everyone know about it?
You got a story to tell over there?
If we could do a pre-recorded show and film it later tonight and make it like a special edition for y'all.
Fellas, what do you want? You want live right now? You want me to get them in right now? Or do you want us to go off the record, do a video, and then post it? Fellas, we kind of need to know. Wow.
Fellas.
Sean, your pores are on point right now.
I've been using this facial wash. The one good thing about like I was going to say the one good thing about girls. No, there's several good things about girls. One of them is they teach you about how to care for yourself and clean yourself. Like I didn't know face wash was a thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Boy,
dude,
I literally used to own a shampoo bottle, a body wash bottle, and shaving cream. Now I have like 5 bottles. My self-care is... Yeah, everyone wants a live. Everybody clearly is screaming for the live. The people are going crazy, and this is... I gotta say, Dart, everybody wants you in here. Yeah, I didn't realize I was a greasy little mother friend. let's see. All right. Well, while we're doing this, I'm watching mascot abuse, baby. I love the video is called Top 10 Mascot Abuse. It's like I can't think of one other video that's top 10 anything abuse that I could put on here and we wouldn't go to jail for. But it's mascot abuse, so I guess it's okay. Now that I think about it, it's actually kind of messed up. But we're gonna watch some mascot abuse while we're rating. It's a mascot kind of day, Mascot Wednesday.
This is from a minor league ball game in Oregon. Okay, the tree kicks the kid off.
This is a tree. We got a tree.
Comes back and
Oh no!
He just neutered the tree. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I did not.
one mascot was supposed to be a tree. You could see his bare legs. The other looked like Yogi Bear, dipped in radioactive waste.
It did look like
Regardless, the top 10 moments of mascot abuse is worth watching because anything is worth watching when it features one of the Rougeau brothers.
Number 9. Oh, that wasn't even 10. Oh shit!
Taken over the years has been limited to an unexpected shower. But AJ Burnett wound up showering him with broken glass after throwing a ball at Billy's truck.
What? Wait, what? We're just gonna. Okay, hold on. Wait, Eric, you gotta see this. So they're splashing him. It's all fun.
Yeah.
And then he goes driving by the truck, and he.
What?
Spurs game. It's San Antonio's mascot who draws the ire of the refs, and he is ejected from the game.
The coyote's gone.
Denver Nuggets mascot Rocky. Charles Barkley decides to use his foot to drive home his point.
Dang, that's kind of rude.
Been stuck for about 5 minutes now. Can't get down. But right now he's kind of stuck in, well, not no man's land, but man's land. Yeah, he's like
Bro.
fish in the water.
Some mascots
There's a flying shark.
danger a bit more than others. The Ducks season opener in 1995 nearly resulted in Wild Wing being burnt to a crisp. Before Ohio State and Ohio University were able to play even one down in their 2010 matchup, Ohio University's mascot, Rufus
Oh, let's go.
recorded the first hit of the day, attacking State's mascot, Brutus Buckeye. The Bobcat was later banned from the school's athletics department. The mascot on mascot violence was taken a step further when the Houston Cougars and Oregon Ducks took the field. The Cougars' imitation
Ooh.
touchdown celebration sends the Duck into a web-footed rampage.
He's.
Suspended the Duck for the following home game.
They suspended the duck.
Mascot hit the glass behind the Cincinnati Cyclones bench. Coach Don Jackson decided to respond by hitting the mascot.
Fellas, I'm in the
Putting
works.
himself
I'm
in the back
moving.
of Milwaukee fans by knocking down
I love those guys.
in the sausage race.
See the video the other day of the freeze or the flash for whatever the guy playing face plants. It's so funny.
When he returned with the Cubs. Alouettes mascot Touche had no trouble dishing out the punishment during his halftime wrestling match.
Ooh.
Kamala and Jacques Rougeau.
That was a hit.
However, his fellow Owls mascot Blitz was on the receiving end of some verbal abuse by then head coach Don Matthews after earning his club a 10-yard penalty for pecking a referee.
Telling you something right now, Blitz. This is it. Come on, I'm boss, and you're nothing. I'm the boss, and you're nothing. You understand that? $5,000 fine. Pay it up. That's your deal.
I'm the boss.
Oh, I gotta-
You're nothing.
I gotta leave this.
That's so funny. This video was everything I could have asked for and more. Thank you. See, this is back when like, dude, when these top 10s are on, man. Classic. Nothing beats it. All right, wait. All right. So
All right, Matty Oddlocks will be here in 5 minutes. I just tweeted it out. Panda said he's not available right now, but he would love to do a later live show. Possibly just click it on for a couple minutes, let him say his piece. Or we can have him on the show tomorrow morning. But we will get someone in here, I promise. Hey, shut up! Oh, this is gonna be good. Everyone better get ready, because I'm sure Matty Oddlocks has some things to say. And I know he's not giving up on the
Harvey did offer his own account of the incident.
No, Steve ruined it then. He ruined it at the end.
They just ripped his tongue out. Wow.
Anyways, if you don't know what happened last night, if you don't know what the fuck's about to happen, shit's about to happen. Last night, Gambling Twitter went off. There was a big fight between Matty Oddlocks and Dartlocks, two of whom I have openly supported on Gambling Twitter. So I want fucking answers, and the answers aren't random screenshots of anything that can be faked or anything like that. I want answers to my face. I want no more Twitter fingers. I want real faces with real fucking talking.
We want the truth.
Matty Oddlocks will be here shortly. I have not heard from Dartlocks. I addressed the situation a couple times, tell him to come on the show. He has kind of avoided it, which is fine. I get it. You don't want to show your face. It's fine. Don't call out people on Twitter, though. Clutch Panda will be here probably later today. He was asking if we could do like a pre-recorded thing and then show it tomorrow, but the chat wants it live, so we're gonna get it live. Give us just a couple minutes to get Matty in here, and then we'll hear from his side of the story. His actual face.
It seems like
his actual face. His actual face saying actual things, not Twitter fingers. This is not. We're done with the Twitter finger shit. No more of that on Gambling Twitter. I'm sick and tired of it. I want fucking faces and I want answers, because I've openly supported both these guys, and both of them have had accusations against them. So I want to fucking know. I want to know the truth, as does Gambling Twitter, so that no one makes mistakes with either one of these guys if there is something going on. I personally think that Matty Oddlocks is not a scam artist. I personally think that Dartlocks does not steal plays. But you have people saying shit and a bunch of other people sticking up for him, so we're going to find out. And boy, am I fucking excited. Did I stir the pot last night? Absolutely not. Did I take advantage of the situation? Absolutely, I fucking did. I don't care. I want answers. I want answers. I like both these people.
We just want the truth here at Hey Fellas.
I just want the fucking truth. Just tell me what's going on. Come on, Matty! I'm so excited. Hang on, fellas. I know you're all waiting here. I know. We're waiting. He's coming. I promise.
Hey,
I
it's
promise.
booming. Everybody wants to see this. It's the fight of the century.
I'm ready. Just hold on.
While we're waiting. Luckily, that is not the only mascot fight YouTube video.
My God, how many are there?
Dude, are you kidding me?
Chat, how we doing today? How we doing? What are we putting down? Wait, what's the first? Oh, I didn't bet it on the first game today. If you missed the sticky notes, by the way, if you came in here just to see the fights, we did just do a whole hour segment of betting. Angels -1, Rays team total over, Rays money line, Jays Sox under 8.5, Sox money line, Nats team total over 3.5, Nats money line, and Dodgers money line /-1. That is what we're on today, mostly. Go check out. Hey. You're really just going on with this.
Boxing gloves that laying over there, getting in a little bout with Raymond. That's what Adrian does during the offseason to get himself ready for the season. So
that's a KO.
Well, we're back here at Veterans Stadium, and
Stephanie, am I able to add people in that? Yeah, here, I'll add everyone.
A stuffed mannequin of a Dodger, and Tommy trying to get the fanatic close. You see the physique of the mannequin. Tommy's a little bit hot, I think. Is he going to move that over now? Look at him go.
The Fanatic has to be one of the best mascots in all sports, right? Like pretty easily. Pretty like hands down winner.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The Fanatic probably
He's
has the
up
best.
there.
He's got to be, right? The Bull from Chicago's got to be up there.
Yeah.
He's fucking hysterical.
And the
Fanatic.
little Bull.
And then Gritty has got to be up at the top now.
Gritty,
but
for
he's
being
too new.
A
He's
new
too new.
random
Yeah.
mascot has really.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That would have been a clip in football, wouldn't it? That's illegal. That's
Stomper's pissed.
That's to the head. That's a headshot.
Oof.
He should have just decked him.
I'd put him off the rail right now.
I agree.
Matty Oddlock says 1 minute. I'm about to be back to the car. Here it comes, fellas. You wanted it. You wanted it live. Made it happen. I still hope I get someone on my Twitter.
Oh, so this guy died.
Okay, that's not good.
Nope. Oh. Alright, he's okay.
We really just baited people to come in here only to show them this mascot thing while waiting for Matty Oddlocks.
If you're gonna act like this isn't the greatest entertainment,
the greatest entertainment in
look,
time to kill while we wait.
Whoa! You see that?
You see that?
He's coming in. He says, "Bring it on!" Hi. Oh, look over there. Oh! You just disarmed him.
You put this in the sticky note. If anyone tries to come at us for not posting our plays, by the way.
Gosh.
If anyone tries to come at us ever for like not being transparent or not posting our plays or anything, we should just take a video of like that cup and just dump out all the sticky notes and be like, we literally wrote down all of them. Like, we literally wrote them all down.
And they're all on our like they're literally
yeah, like I don't know how you could.
All there. This one, I'm gonna do a little breakdown first because I think this one could use some explaining.
All right, I'm ready.
This one, they're all various hardware / home improvement tools from the Home Depot. If you're not familiar with the Home Depot, they're a store. They have like this orange box logo that says the Home Depot. It's pretty sweet. They have a song and it goes like dun 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 dun. So
Is our Zoom still up, by the way? We should probably make sure.
I don't have it on here. Let me see.
Because Matty Alex looks like he's about ready to go.
Yes, it is up.
He's
It is
about
up
ready.
and ready to
He's about-
go.
Okay, hang on. Let me get back in just to make sure I see. Oh, yeah. All right, fellas. He should be here just about any minute now. Again, if you missed last night, there was some shit going on Twitter, and I want to get to the bottom of it. Because two people I have openly supported on Twitter were called scam artists and people who stole plays and things. So I want to get to the bottom of this, and I am not okay with watching Twitter fingers and fake screenshots. Real, fake, don't know, don't care. I want a face that says something.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Are we on like the Zoom thing?
Yeah, I made a mistake.
Oh, okay.
But I fixed
What's the Zoom? What's the Zoom code? I guess it doesn't matter. They don't know the actual code. They only know the passcode. It's fine.
Oh, do you only need the password?
I only need the password.
It's 4 lowercase h lowercase d, capital R to capital M, as in my name,
as in
Jeff.
Money making bets from the fucking fellas. Meeting passcode. Oh, what was it again? 4
HD.
HD.
Big R to
Big R to
big M.
Big M.
I should just get rid of that. There's no need for the code.
Okay, I'm getting myself out of the Zoom so that I don't fuck anything up. All right, fellas. Here we go. This is what we wanted. Unfortunately, we only have one of the two sides of this because the other side did not want to show his face. I don't necessarily blame him, but if you want to call someone out on Twitter, then I'm going to give someone a platform to defend themselves and someone to attack themselves.
Looks like we got the man.
Yo, Matty Oddlocks.
Wait, let's put it.
How's it going, big man? You had yourself a fucking night, it looks like, sir. What the hell is going on? Please enlighten the fellas on what the fuck is going on, because I'll tell you my side right now and what we saw on Twitter. I saw you get accused of being a fraud and a scammer and things like that. And then I saw Dartlocks get accused of stealing your plays and things like that. So I'm not, I know you're not either. I know you're a big face-to-face guy. I don't like the Twitter finger shit. If you got a problem, you go face-to-face. So here we are. And
well,
I'd like to hear your side.
Well, I'd rather just, I mean, this is easier to get shit across, I guess. But, like, I don't know. There's only so much, like, it gets out of hand when you're on Twitter, and like,
true,
you can't really feel what the other person's saying, I think. And we actually went on like Spaces yesterday.
Yeah, I saw a little.
I think you were in there. and it was
I
like
saw a little bit of that.
it was interesting because everybody's some big shot right before you get on here, and then we start talking to each other, and it's like you didn't have that same, like, bro, all right, I'm all for, you could call anybody a scammer, right? You call anybody, but back it up. Like, I don't mind if somebody says, yeah, you're a scammer, this is why X, Y, and Z, but like, you're not gonna just send screenshots of crop pictures and shit. Like, I just, that's not valid. And then to have like support and like people, because if people just want to see you fail, like, honestly, bro, I've succeeded, right? I mean, period. Everybody, people know that, and like, they want to just, like, it's like they just want to see you fucking fail, bro. Like, they don't want to see you like doing well, and they'll make shit up, or they won't make shit up, but they'll take other people's, like, dude, people on Twitter are we know what they are. I mean, they're literally,
you got trolls all over the place. I get it.
They're just like people that want to get like whatever they can out of you for nothing, and that's fine. I get it. Like, I understand. It's fine. Like, but they're just like scum personalities. Like, people won't get what they like, and they'll just start accusing you of like shit that you're not. Like, you're not. Like, dude, I know the examples that he put out there, and it's like, they're not even like, they're not even true. Like, if they were true, I could, I guess say, all right. Like the one guy on the tracking account. Okay, I paid him up front before he even started, and then once he started, like, my sheets weren't even updated for like a week. Like, it was like terrible. It was terrible, and then he would blame his like infant on it, and it's like, all right. I let it go for a while, but it wasn't like, that's not what a scam, like, the scammer doesn't, bro, that's not a scammer. Like, it's just not.
No,
I paid him, and then he didn't even provide what he was supposed to provide. I mean, I don't know. I see it differently, but I think there should be like more credibility behind.
Definitely. I think just from everyone's standpoint, I like I said, I don't appreciate the Twitter fingers. I think everyone needs to get face to face and say something that's on their mind. And also, if you go out of your way to try and bury someone that has the following that you have, and the VIP that you have, you need to be able to back it up.
At least.
Now, I mean, if you're getting called a scam artist and there's some credibility behind it, like, that needs to be addressed as well. Like, I don't know where that comes from and everything like that. I know people that have been in your VIP and have made money. I also know people that have been in your VIP and said it was unorthodox and it's a little different, but like, you make money.
No, and that's okay. Like, there's certain things that people will like, and there's certain things people won't. I come across as very, like, my personality people don't fucking like, bro, and that's okay. You don't have to like me, but you don't have to like try to expose me or be happy when somebody's like trying to bring me down. Like, bro, I come across the way I do because that's just me, and that's why people either love me or they hate me. But like, you're not gonna just sit here and call me a scammer. Like, it's, I don't know. I'm a, look, I don't mean harm by anybody. I really come across like that just because it's a competitive nature of me, and that's what Twitter is, gambling Twitter is. And but I'm a regular person, like, down to earth dude. Like, I really,
So because you were the only one who showed up today, I do want to talk about it because I think it got kind of swept underneath the rug last night with everything else was going on. Is there any real thing behind Dartlox actually stealing your plays? Was that just kind of shot in the dark, or is that a real thing? Like, is he actually doing that?
I didn't say, like, so somebody actually brought that to my attention.
Okay. And I know you take shots at a lot of different stuff, so like, obviously plays will overlap and things. But I did see a couple people say, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's stealing your plays. So I would like that to be addressed. And the fact that the other side isn't here to show his face, I guess, is
it became more evident. I guess I would say it became a little bit like, I don't pay attention to that. I send what I send, I post what I post, and that's it. Like, but I didn't really notice it until there was one day, a couple days ago, and it was like the same 3 players, and it wasn't like like David Ortiz, like you know what I mean? Like it
wasn't
was
Ohtani and
yeah, I mean exactly.
Bogarts and yeah.
Well, yeah, and Vlad Guerrero, but it was like some random guys, and it was just like I made a joke about it, and then somebody actually like sent me a picture. Well, not a picture. They just texted me and they were like, "It's so obvious that he's like taking your plays," and like I didn't think about it like that, but like we were cool. Like I would talk to him a lot about stuff, and like I never thought somebody would actually. I guess I was naive.
Yeah, I mean, I think most prominent cappers on Twitter have probably gotten plays stolen from them, whether you even know it or not. I'm sure we've gotten shit stolen from us and stuff like that. I'm sure it happens all over the place. But for a capper to try and bury another capper and then have that on the back end, I would just like to see.
I mean, it's just like I've tried to be like I retweeted a lot of his stuff. I did a one-on-one with him where I did like some retweet stuff, and like I don't know. I've just tried to help out. I don't know where all that energy comes from, and it was really because I called him out. I mean, let's be honest. I called him out because he called me lucky. I mean, cool. I appreciate it. Maybe I took it out of context. Maybe I was a little too far about it.
It was a shot at you. I saw it the same way you did. It was kind of a shot at you.
Too. I thought so too. I mean, it was just like all right, yeah. He called me lucky. Like, thank you. But
he didn't need to add that part of that tweet. If we're being honest, if he was trying, and then to come back and say like, if you called him out and been like lucky, and he's like, yeah, I think you're lucky, but no, he went back on it and was like, oh no, actually,
and then
it was a compliment. And I'm like, no, that's not a compliment. Like you call the capper lucky on Twitter, like come on.
And it's like you tie it into the fact that people are telling me he's stealing my plays, right? So you tie all that together, and it's just like, damn, bro, really? And then out of left field, like all this other shit comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you guys know I've seen this before. I've been like people have whatever try to fucking roast me all the time because they just don't like me for my personality and who I and the type of demeanor I bring. But
yeah,
no. I don't know. I think if you're gonna call somebody out, like you should have some type of validity, at least.
Yeah.
Something.
And I can understand, the people that joined your VIP for a little bit and probably lost and now has mean things to say. I got the same guys on my team. I got the same guys on my side.
You can't please everybody.
It's just something that I felt like we had to address because you got one side saying it's a scam artist and another side saying you're stealing plays and shit. And it's like, whoa. These are two like bigger names on capping Twitter, and I'd like to know what's going on because obviously I know that you make people money. I have clients of yours that used to be yours. You have clients of mine that used to be mine. Like we run with the same group of people, so I know that you make people money. That's why it's tough to see when people are saying scamming and things like that. It's tough for me to believe, but at the end of the day, it needs to be checked out. And also the other side of this needs to be checked out, where if someone's coming after you on Twitter, that needs to be held in check too. And so I'm glad that you came on the show. I wish we would have gotten both of you so I could see both of your faces and both of your reactions.
It was just more so like a lackadaisical approach to something that he didn't really have any backing to. I mean, and if that's what he wants to be known as, I mean, that's fine. I don't care. I have to always dig myself out of these holes, and I always come out on top. I mean, I always do.
Yeah. Well,
but I mean, yeah, I appreciate you doing this. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just like something that it fucks me up a little bit. It kept me up all night.
And that sucks.
Like, damn.
Like
what what did I do?
Yeah, like I said, if there is no scamming, and I like I said, I don't think that Dartlock steals your plays. I don't think that you're a scam artist. I made that very openly known. I just want to hear from both of you.
Right.
But behind the Twitter fingers, kind of thing. I don't think there's any egregious to any side of it because I know what you do. I know you're unorthodox. I know you're fucking crazy ass motherfucker with your plays and shit. But you win people money, and that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to address both sides. I think Sean has.
I got one thing, Maddie. I think my favorite part of everything last night was when we saw that DM from the personal account getting the free week.
Yeah.
What was it like when you pieced that one together? Because I feel like that was.
Wait. So what was that?
The comment that happened under one of the tweets was someone using a different account and then being like, oh yeah, this is my account, here's my face, blah blah blah, and then you showed a screenshot of that same person in your DMs getting your VIP.
Yeah, they were super stoked to get a free week of
yeah, because that dude was like, he wasn't even really taking like a side, I guess, I don't know, but like it shows that all right, so like this dude was always looking like retweeting and liking my shit. So I was like, bro, why don't I just give you a free week of VIP? Like, just try to be a good dude. Like,
yeah, no, and we do the same kind of thing. If someone shows you consistent support over and over and over again, it's like, okay, yeah, like I want you to be a part of this. Like, if you're gonna support me, yeah, absolutely,
100%. But like, well, I mean, it was just I don't even know what the guy was saying. To be honest,
it was very strange, and it was just yeah,
but
was
like,
something that I
like
caught, and I was like, what the hell is going on here? That was one of the first tweets I saw, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I didn't really think that was like, you know, too like there was some other crazy shit, but like, I mean that was nuts too.
All right, well, Maddie, we appreciate you coming on. I don't want to take any more of your time. I don't want to spend any more time on the subject.
Like I said, I appreciate it. Yeah.
There were supposed to be some people on here roasting you today, and apparently no one could show up.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro,
show face,
also,
so.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, how are you gonna come on Twitter and talk and say you're gonna put this pussy in his place, and then just not even show up?
It's
like,
not the way I would go about it, but hey, it's Twitter for you, and I don't have much else to say about that.
This dude has always oh my god, that's just pissing me off. Like this dude always has something to fucking say. He gets in everybody's beef. Everybody. And now he won't even fucking show up. Like, bro, come on, man. I don't know. You know. But
and
yeah.
if you haven't looked at the chat, there's
a couple
people love him or hate him. Matty Covers is on top, and he's gonna shine until his bets flop. Go ahead, envy Matty. He's the Cappers MVP and ain't going nowhere. Stephanie dropped in and said, "I will say Matty has a big heart wrapped up in craziness, but both Hey Fellas and Matty are all around good people. Been that way since the beginning."
Hey.
So you got support on this side.
I love you all. Like
I don't think that you're a scam artist by any means.
Like,
I don't think that Dartlocks is a bad person or is copying
Me neither.
plays.
Me neither.
But
I got love. Like
and I know that you've been at the back end of a lot of Twitter beef, so.
Absolutely, I've been through it all, and
give you a place to defend yourself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna have those guys on, and there will be a roast of you coming. But I'm glad that you got your face in here.
Well, bring me on. Like,
I'll bring you. Don't worry. We'll bring you back. Don't you worry.
If you're gonna roast me, let me defend myself.
Yeah, no, that was the whole point. Is I wasn't gonna bring one of them on without you defending yourself, because
understand.
I'm all for it. I can't even imagine in person.
I can't imagine what that other guy has to say. Like, honestly, I can't. I was like thinking about it. I was thinking in my head, like, what the fuck is this dude about to say? Like, what is he gonna say? Like, he can't fucking. What are you gonna try to roast? All right, bro. Like, whatever. This was civil. This was a good conversation. It was a good way to.
Yeah, this is how you do it. You don't sit behind fucking Twitter. You get on your face and you get in front of people and you actually talk about it. So appreciate you showing face. Absolutely. I knew you would. We'll have you back on if any of those guys decide to show their face. We'll have you back on.
Please do.
And so that you can say some things as well. Because, like I said, I like to hear both sides, and we can do this civilly without doing Twitter fingers and shit like that. So appreciate it, Maddie. We'll talk to you soon.
Later. See you, bro.
Yeah, have a good one.
See you, bro.
You too.
Bam. How about that?
And that, fellas.
Live from the source.
And that, fellas, is how you do things as a fucking adult. You don't sit behind a Twitter account and type shit until 3 fucking a.m. and then go on a voice chat and start throwing some shit around. You get your face in front of a camera, you defend yourself, or you tag someone if you're going to do it on social media. That's it from us today.
Wow. What a show.
What a show. Appreciate everyone hanging around to see that. I wanted to see that.
Absolutely.
I'm glad everyone got in here. It looks like there was quite a few people in here watching that.
Yeah, there's the Matty Oddbox effect right there.
So yeah, we'll be back on the show again at 10 o'clock tomorrow with normal. Waiting for him to get out before I let him know it's just his hand. Oh shit! All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in for that.
Pods?
That is Potter. That is Pod's picks right there.
Pods?
Did he say it? I didn't even see him say anything beforehand. No, appreciate everyone coming in here. I appreciate everyone sticking around to see that. I think that was important for gambling Twitter itself. If those other guys decide to show face, I know Clutch Panda really wants to. Yeah. I have not heard from Dartlocks at all. He's kind of avoiding me. But if Clutch Panda comes back on, we'll get Matty Covers back on here as well so that we can see, you know. I do want to hear why people are calling him a scam artist, because that's not the first person, and there's been multiple people who've done it, and I would like to know why. if there's any rhyme or reason behind it. So thank you, Matty Covers, for coming on. Appreciate that. It was a good talk, good civil. That's how you do things as an adult. Yeah, I don't think Dart Locks will show face. But
doesn't seem like he's interested.
I don't think he's interested.
It's fine.
It's okay.
But then everyone has to be about it.
My only thing, and I have no problem with people not wanting to show their face on a Twitter account. Like, there's a whole bunch of things, but it doesn't negate the fact that you don't go after people on a social media source if you're not willing to say it face to face.
That's the thing in the end. You can if you want, but like you have to understand. It comes off.
The fellas will call your ass out,
and it comes off exactly how it is. Like it doesn't look like you're hiding. Like you're literally hiding. So it's cool, but like you gotta understand that is the look.
You gotta understand what it looks like.
And if you accept that, like that might not be worth it to you.
Yep.
That's fine. That is fine.
Yeah.
Go get him, Tiger.
I think that was productive. I think that was exactly what I wanted it to be.
It was always great to see the guy.
Tomorrow will be a normal show with none of this shit. Unless someone decides to come on and talk about it, then we will come on and talk about it. But tomorrow's show will be more normal than this one. 10 a.m. tomorrow. Been a great Wednesday show. Appreciate everyone in the chat.
Shout out to everyone in the chat, everyone who dropped in, whether you're a regular, whether you came in to see the drama and the beef. If you'd like to, come back. Leave a sub.
We do it every week.
Leave a like. We don't normally.
We don't do this kind of shit every day.
We sure can if you really like it.
You let us know what Twitter beef to squash.
Or if you would rather see more mascot fights.
True.
We could definitely. I found like 50,000 YouTube videos about mascot fights, so we could have content for a year if we're just watching that.
All right, fellas. Go make some money today.
Fellas reaction channel.
First baseball game starts in about 20 minutes. If you're on that, which we are not, go get it. Win some money today. Post your winners. Fuck everyone who says they don't like when you post their winners because they're jealous.
True.
And message of the day. Don't start Twitter beef unless you're going to get your face behind it because I will call your ass out. And I will get to the bottom of it. Have a good one, fellas. It's been a great day, and it's going to continue to be. Bets are going to be up soon in VIP. Let's have a fucking day.
Shout out Teddy 2 Gloves.
Shout out Teddy 2 Gloves.
Oh, man, that's a lot of gloves.